love it, shit, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. Yeah. 'Cause I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night for you.
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to the MooMoo room. I told y'all I was gonna go live again tonight. Y'all, shoot, I've been going live all day. Hey, I'm gonna pat myself on the back because y'all probably won't hear from me tomorrow, to be honest. But you know, we live now. That's all that matter. Come on in the room. Y'all, tonight I decided we're gonna review Karlissa's latest episode to I don't know. To Karlissa's Family Blues because you know I was like it'll be fun to watch it with y'all. So good night, boo. I know you gotta go to work in the morning. Thank you for hopping in, but do your girl a high favor and hit that like on the way out, pretty please. So y'all, we gonna give it a little time. We gonna chitty chat up. We gonna talk a minute. You know what I'm saying? So that I can hit that like button. Let somebody if they want to watch the show tonight, if they want to see Karlissa's recent episode of her show, is it gonna make it to the network, y'all? Is it good enough to make it to the network? Now, I don't know. You think Zeus gonna pick her up because apparently she doesn't want to go to Zeus Network. She's shopping for bigger networks. And apparently she's supposed to be having Netflix. She's supposed to be making a show for Netflix. She's supposed to be starting a podcast. Karlissa got 151 things going on, y'all. So I was like, let's just review her show tonight. But I gotta give it a minute, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get in, we're gonna get into it, we're gonna get into it, okay? We're gonna watch a little bit of The Mama. And y'all, I'ma let me hop on this screen so when I put up The Mama, I can be here on the screen. I'm gonna get into my because I don't need everybody all up in my dang on bed. Oh, okay. It says SistaGirl, so we good. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna share. Get ready to share this screen. So we is gonna review the Mama's show. So I'm gonna be stopping it periodically because you know I might have a few things I want to say about it. So that's what we about to get into. Is this show good enough to make it to the big leagues? Okay, we are gonna judge it. Hold on, wrong tab. That's too much of my business. We is going to judge it tonight. Okay. Now, y'all know, yes, SistaGirl, do subscribe. Y'all know I support everybody. So let's see. That's her little music. Okay, she got her little ambiance. Okay, the little ambiance.
But I saw you in the middle of the night trying to get in that jail again. What the fuck? Why you trying to get in the jail? What's going on?
I mean, if it was your son, wouldn't you want to go in and at least talk to him, see how you doing with it? It's been almost 30 days. Did you realize that?
Hold on. When is visitation?
You have to call on Thursday at midnight. So I have to literally stay up, set my alarm, push all these buttons, and then try to hurry up and get in before Rock, Jaden, Bonnie.
Come on, man. Come on now.
Angie, I gotta go behind all these women to try to get in to visit him.
Why? Why you gotta do that? You his mother.
It doesn't. They don't know that. They don't care.
Oh, they do know that.
Babe, it doesn't work like that when you
trying to get. You just doing too much, I think, man. You just doing too much,
when
man.
your son was in his situation, you was ready to go to Ohio, hop on a plane.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes,
and that's
well,
it.
That's all I'm doing.
Go for the visitation for him. God damn, man.
I thought we was about to have some good old fashioned fun.
We can still do that.
She wonder why. I'm gonna say this. She wonder why Rock. She always talking about Krishan is trying to cover up with sex and all that. What is Karlissa doing? What is Karlissa doing right now? Her husband is trying to talk to her about why she keep trying to get into jail. She keep having time about, I'm trying to get in there before Rock and all these and all this. No, your son do not want you to visit. He done told Wack, you said it out your own mouth that he told Wack 100 that he don't want you at the jail. So why just, and I understand that's her baby, that's her son, and it's really messed up that he don't want his mama to come and visit him. But the stuff that his mama do out here on the internet, I mean, I'm saying she be doing team too much. Karlissa, I get it. You're trying to stand out among all the celebrity moms and stuff. I get it. I do. But sis, you be doing team to merch. You be doing team to merch, Karlissa. Sometimes you be going overboard with a little bit of the things that you do and say. You know what I'm saying? You're very vindictive. When you don't get your way or when things are not going your way, then you want to talk a certain way about everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you're not getting along with Jaden, you got something to say about her. If you're not getting along with Krishan, you got something to say about her. If you're not getting along with Callie, you got something to say about her. If you're not getting along with Drake, like you really don't have like, I don't even know who your alliance is. Your only alliance is really Mr. Sheffield. What's his name? Scoutfield, Mr. Sterling. And Sterling girl, you go in, and I think you think because you got a little bit of money, you don't need Sterling. You think because you got a little bit of money that Sterling is now beneath you. You know what I'm saying? And I get it, you know what I'm saying? Because, see, this is Bree, her assistant's products that she is, I guess, what is this called? Promoting in her thing, her sex line, because her assistant Bree sells sex toys and all this stuff, and she be having all these sex parties and stuff. So this is her little promo, I guess, for Bree. Little sex line, but it's still, come on, Karlissa, like we really don't need to really know you and Mr. Schofield's, Mr. Sterling's business. You can keep that between y'all. Like, you don't really have to tell us, you know what I'm saying? You don't really have to really share it with us. But okay, we gonna let you live a little bit.
That.
I thought we and you in here. I feel like you just trying to strike up an argument just because.
I ain't trying to strike it. I'm just tired of this shit, man. I'm tired. God damn, man. Huh? What the fuck?
You don't think I'm tired?
Huh?
You don't think I'm tired?
Then chill out, then relax. Let's go take a vacation or something, man. You hear me? God damn.
How am I gonna be happy?
You helping all the kids. I understand that. Hey,
all of them, not just mine.
Yeah, sometimes they gotta help themselves. Sometimes they gotta help themselves, though. God
I feel
damn,
like you
man.
only feel like that when it's one of my.
Wait. Hey, I don't
when
do
your
that.
daughter need her rent paid, or we doing this or doing that.
Man, I ain't on that shit. You know, I ain't on that. I'm the least on that shit like that. You know what I mean? Help them, yeah, help them. But goddamn, man, you got to you spoon feeding them. You spoon feeding them, damn, man.
Everybody's working. Man. Everybody's working on the show. Everybody's doing their part.
Do stuff on their own. Let Drake go on his own and do what he got to do on his own sometime. You got to crawl before you walk. You got to learn how to do it.
Dang, he did 13 years in prison.
Yeah.
If we have to
He
show
been married 5 years. He been married 5 years. He ain't listened to his wife. He didn't see what she was doing. Damn. What was he doing all this time?
Yeah, first of all, I want to apologize. Hey, Pierre, welcome to the MooMoo room. Love Yasmin, Russia, Sonic, welcome. Dre says she is only helping her to get back on at her BF. Remember, they didn't like each other. Exactly. They Karlissa only does stuff to benefit herself. Trust me, everything Karlissa does, it benefits Karlissa, okay? And I now look, do I believe she loves her children? I do. I do think she loves her kids. But I think it's because they're when she feel like she's left out, because she's now all of a sudden she's like, oh yeah, me and Wack. Now she's trying to team up with Wack because she feel like Krishan, after the little video yesterday with Blue being like, call my wife. And then in the video, y'all, I slowed it down, played it loud. He do be like, I love you, I miss you. And then she was like, I miss you too, I love you. And she says it loud, but he says it. He says, I love you, I miss you. And then he was like, man, I appreciate you. So, you know, like she said, oh, they're terrible actors. They're terrible actors. How would you know? He ain't even talked to you. You ain't talked to him in 30 days. It just, you already said that. So how do you know what's going on with him? He ain't talked to you because you listening to Wack. You getting your news from Wack just like he is. The only person that seems to know what's going on is the bestie that's calling Krishan. He the only one that seems like he's in the loop with Blue because he got Blue phone and whatever. And every time Blue call, he be the one that be putting it on the IG and on the internet. So I'm like, come on, y'all. Like this, I'm not saying they should be together because I feel like they both toxic in my humble opinion. But I'm just saying, you saying this, all this and that and this and that, and child, you don't know. I know my son. Evidently you don't. Evidently you don't. You know, that's like us saying what our man won't do. Some of us don't know what our kids will do and won't do. You know what I'm saying? We can say all day what we think they might not do. We can say what they should not do or something like that, but we don't know for sure what really that is a grown ass man with children, with 3 kids. And like people be like, well, he need to say Blue Junior is his. Well, y'all, why the hell he gotta say Junior? He's like thinking the people that are sitting up here riding this hate train with him, riding this crazy train with him. They playing the whole game right along with y'all because they took a whole damn test on the show. He was in the same room with her getting swabbed as the same time she was getting blood drawn and it was put in the same dang on package. Come on, y'all. Let's just use our common sense. I'm just saying, we seen it on the show happen. That's why people was like, why Zeus ain't came out and why they gotta come out and say any goddamn thing when it's filmed on the dang on show. I don't know. They like the internet is rhatorical. You know, like, I don't know. People be talking about Krishan fans are retarded and whatever, but the internet is the whole entire internet because it don't make sense. Like people be just talking, but we'll get back to the show.
You see her paying bills and whatever. I'm tripping.
I just wish she could let these kids grow up so we could do our thing.
You know what I mean? I mean, damn, man, you spoon feeding them. I mean, damn, they got to crawl before they walk. They got to learn how to take care of themselves first. Huh? You keep on giving them handouts.
Dre is back with his wife. Callie is in her spot now. Lay is in her spot now. Blue is in jail. All this because I'm just trying to get in to get a visit. Do you not want me to go visit him?
Yeah, I want you to go visit him.
Okay, then I don't see you up trying to push no buttons with me and go in there and visit him. If this was your kid, you would be trying to get in there.
No, I wouldn't. I'll be like, shit. Hey, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Shit. That's that's my take on it. I'm not coming to see you. You know what I mean?
Mr. Solar said, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. He said that's his take. Shit, like, I won't. Cause he knows she be doing it for clout. Karlissa be doing that for clout. I'm telling you, you think Dre, I'm with you on that one. Dre, I am with you. I think I don't know, y'all. He trying to hang in there with her because he know how, but I think she got one more time to pull what she pulled on that one time. That one time she pulled the okie doke on him, and I think she got one more time to pull that okie doke on him and talk to him crazy and tell him she don't need him. She got her own damn money and all this. I think she got one more time for that because little do she know, boo. Little do you know, whatever you accumulate from this business that you just started, if y'all get divorced, he can get half of that. He can get half of it because he helped you fund it, and it started from his pocket, not from yours. So you better be watching what you say. Why you thinking you getting too big for your britches, Karlissa? Because your husband, he act like he on his last. You got one more time, Karlissa. One more time. That's what it looked like. I'm just saying. And Mrs. Schofield ready to go off, and then she talking about some getting it on and sex. Yeah, child, he don't feel like being bothered with that. Child,
That's just me.
That's men. Shit. This is women. This is how we feel about our kids. This is what I'm doing. So this, if you can't understand that, I don't know what to say at this point.
What you gonna do? You gonna keep on stressing out though? Huh? Damn, huh? They talk about you like a damn dog, man.
There you go, bringing up that old shit. There you go. Man. I told you, stop bringing up that. People have their moments. How many times have you talked to me talked about me like
that? I don't talk about you like that.
You have though. You have talked your shit too.
No, we don't. No,
you just
not
didn't
like
do
that.
It publicly.
Not like that.
But you have talked your shit.
But why should we want this man to be acting like he's so like verbally abusive to her? Why he should always be like, remember when you said this about me? And he be like, what are you talking about? I ain't never said that. And she be getting mad because he be saying he ain't never said it. Why do you want like this toxic relationship with your husband? Like if y'all was good, y'all good. Like you want to bring up the fact that he be going to the strip clubs, looking at strippers, and he be doing this and that. Man, if you sitting up here, and I mean, Karlissa's not an ugly woman. But you too busy worried about the wrong dang on things, Karlissa. Like you too busy trying to live vicariously through Callie and Krishan and Bree and everybody else that's single around you. You had a married friend that could have been good for you. Y'all could have been it could have took your show to a whole grown woman type vibe, but then no, you want to be sitting up here telling the world that you done slept with her, and her husband is the deacon at the church. Her husband is the deacon at the church, and she like, you brought up her past that her husband knew nothing about, so now she got to go pit in front of the congregation and she got to tell everybody that she once was a lesbian because you done went on national TV telling their damn business. That's a mess. It is just a mess. Now all of a sudden she gotta go and she gotta be like, oh, going from with her husband being the deacon of the church, her kids didn't know nothing about this. She had younger kids, kids that are on Instagram and stuff, and you all on Instagram, we was lesbians, we was in a relationship, and then she had to finally be like, you go on the church property to confront her about it. Y'all supposed to go to the same church and everything. How you think everybody looking at y'all at the church now? How you think everybody really looking at y'all at the church? I bet you Karlissa ain't been back to that church since she went to that church and made that scene. I bet you she ain't been back to that church. Now, Ingrid, then she get mad at Ingrid because Krishan let Ingrid see the baby and everything. So then she get mad at Ingrid, and then now she talk bad about Ingrid. You know what I'm saying? So now Ingrid ain't a friend no more. Child, that Karlissa don't got no loyalty to nobody but herself. You said her being online is gonna bite it in the butt in the divorce court because she tells all her business, Dre. All her business, every little bit of it. She don't leave nothing out. I swear. Hey, Mama G. Hey, welcome to the MooMoo room. Y'all, I'm telling y'all hit that like button for your girl. Hit that like button for me, please.
They disrespect my mama like that, like they disrespect you.
So I'm just in here trying to get my groove on.
You know what I mean? I'm getting tired of this shit too. For real. I'm getting tired, man. I mean, it's causing us friction. Huh? We might need counseling. Shit, after this shit.
I know I've been needed. Yeah. I just don't have the time to get it, honestly.
You make time. You make time for everything else.
You dang all right, y'all need counseling. You dang all right, y'all need counseling. If y'all gonna make it, y'all better go to counseling because Mr. Stover said, hey, if we don't go to counseling, I'm out of here. I'm last year's this. I'm last year. I'm gone. Mr. Stover said we need help, and then she talking about something I know I need it, but girl, you better not know you need nothing but shit. You better go on and get that young little counseling. You hear me? Because y'all need that or y'all ain't gonna make it.
Make time for their counseling.
I'm trying to make time in this bed too, but you trying to talk about what I was doing last night.
You stressing me the fuck out. That's what you're doing. I'm stressed the fuck out, man.
Oh, Dre, you hear what Mr. Schofield say? Oh, he say she's stressing him the F out. Boy, he say the little bit of hair he did could have had grow back, won't never ever grow back fooling around with her. Look, child. And he already know that she messy. He already know. You said her chasing the career she never had is going to chase her man away. You right about that, Mama G. You right about that. But you know what she'll do? She'll film it. She'll film him cheating with his other woman. It'll become a storyline. Because at this point, every dang on thing they do is content. She been trying to have a sex scene with her husband since this is what her third season, since season 1. That man is like, that is our personal business. I'm not about to have nobody watching us have sex or make a sex scene, even if we are faking like we about to make a, and she's still trying to do it. But she don't want to have these hard conversations with her husband that he's having with her. You're doing team too much. Let's have this hard conversation. She don't want to have this hard conversation with her husband at all. You know what I'm saying? You right, Dre. She's stressing us out too. I'm with Mrs. Man. Tell her how you feel, Mr. Schofield.
Man, I'm ready to go in the fucking other room.
Well, get your motherfucking ass and go in there then. Shit, yo, you ain't said nothing but a motherfucking word.
I'm sorry, yo.
Don't play with me. You know how I gonna be for eternity in that other room.
The lies you tell, Karlissa so phony. That was now you talking about Blueface and Krishan being bad actors and actresses. Shit, that's that little piece of that scene. Okay, cut, because that was redo. We need another slate. We need to slam down another slate on her. You know what I'm saying? It's pitiful. She making her family a target for negative. She always do. She has been doing, and she's okay with that. She's okay with that. Why? Because Blueface and Krishan cut her out of the plan. So because of Blueface and Krishan cut her out of the plan, she's like, you know what? I'ma do it my way. How she wanted them to do it. She gonna build this house over here, the house, because the house she started building for them, they went in there and did what they wanted to do with it. So she gonna build her another house over here around the corner. You know what I'm saying? But she still got to be close enough that she can walk out of her garage into theirs. Do you understand what I'm saying? She a mess. Karlissa is a mess.
Go on in there then. Take your with your eye patches and go on the fuck on in
you
there.
Take your ass and go.
I'll take my goodies and I'll go work on my. I'll go try this new shit on myself. Yeah. What is this anyway?
Yeah. What you got, man?
I bet you it's something good. Jason Lee gave it to me. Oh yeah.
Take this shit out of my face, man. Give me
it. Let me see what it is first. Damn, you relax. You might want it on me. What the fuck is Jason Lee into?
Throw that shit away, nigga.
No, we gonna have fun with this. Shit. They using this shit.
Jason Lee.
This what he gave me when I went to visit. It came with my bonnet. So I was trying to get it in with my new sex toys. I got a few from Bree and a few from Jason Lee. You know, I was gonna make it do what it do, but of course, these motherfucking kids always interrupting. Damn, keep calling. Hold on. Hello? What's going on, man? We was asleep.
Come on, man. God damn.
We was trying to be grown up. You sleep or you up? You got some good news for us? Is it some money? The good news is not only money in this world. I understand that, but when you tell me you got some good news, nigga. Oh, I'm so happy. What are you doing? You finna become a deacon? I was thinking about renewing my vows with Katie. Since we got married in jail, and then we haven't had an official wedding since I've been.
So y'all remember Dre and his wife? She on the phone with Dre. Dre and his wife got married in jail. Okay, so the thing is, they broke up. Okay, apparently before this aired, they broke up. And they've been beefing online. We talked a little bit about that. Was that yesterday? Or the day before? One of them days. Anyways, they broke up and they've been beefing online. Then Karlissa was beefing with her online and everybody was all sad and whatever. But this is supposed to be leading up to then. Now, and this could have been after the fact. It could have been whatever, because it's them laying in bed and it's a conversation, a phone call. So we don't really know for sure when this all took place, but we gonna roll with what she say when say allegedly this took place before the breakup. Okay. She was going to end up tearing down the whole house just to prove her point. She don't care. She doesn't care who she tears down, Dre. She really don't. And that's the sad part about it. And the sad part about it is it's okay to have a reality show about your family and stuff, but when you're like, some of the stuff is just not authentic. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is, but y'all, please hit that like button, please, please, please. I would appreciate it.
I was thinking about that time. She been rocking with me. We've been through a lot.
Wow, that's
Hey,
good.
it's a beautiful thing. If everybody 100, if they
So
100,
what do you need us to do, son?
if they're 100 with each other, it's a beautiful thing.
What would you like for us to do?
I don't know. Maybe help me pick the ring or something. Just make sure I don't mess it up.
Well, come on by in a couple hours when we wake up, and you can come by and talk to us. Okay? We just trying to get a few more hours of sleep. Old people, we got to get our rest.
Alright.
And then,
I'll get the baby something to eat right now. I'll be over there.
Okay, all right.
What's that about? We knew they bad.
See, you over here talking about they need to grow up. They growing up.
Hey, if they
just need a little help sometimes.
If they both honest, if they honest, it could work. But shit, if they ain't honest, this shit ain't gonna work.
It was not that easy for us. It
What
ain't that easy for young people. These young people got people. Do you know how much?
No, but we was 40 years old. We was 40 years old. Shit. Fuck out of here,
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
We was 40 years old.
That makes it more easier for us. Could you imagine what Dre is going through in these streets? I mean, every corner you turn on, there's 3, 4, 5 butt naked, big booty black women bent over, trying to give him something juicy. That's a lot of temptation in this world. You've been through it.
But don't do it then. Shit, if it's temptation, don't do it.
I'm just saying, it's a good thing if he's trying to figure out his way.
You go to church
and get his life right.
Yeah, go to church.
They go to church.
So
you need to go to church too sometime.
Yeah, Gino Jennings, that's my church.
We watching TV on the watching church on
Gino
the TV.
Jennings, my church. You hear me?
I ain't know
shit, huh? Gino.
Come on, let's get this stuff.
He said Gino Jennings, his church. I can't tell because she not acting like them women like Gino Jennings say the women supposed to act. They supposed to act like virtuous women, and that ain't what Karlissa be acting like. So you must not be getting what you need to be getting from Gino Jennings' church. You say, why is it okay for all of her kids to get married except Blue, and she keeps bottle feeding her grown son? Exactly, Dre. Come on up, bro. Hey, Dre.
How y'all doing?
I'm good.
Yeah, I just came up here for a split second to talk about Karlissa.
Go ahead.
I don't. She think it's okay for all her kids to get married except for Blue. That's a little strange to me. Like she want them for herself or something. And then it's like her boys. They're never wrong, and I don't understand that. That's just a little weird. And she'll just bash Callie. Like she got a thing against women.
I feel that too. I feel like she really bashes Callie a lot. I feel like she disrespects Callie a lot. She doesn't give her the same type of grace. You know what I'm saying? Because you talk about Callie with a prison bae, but Dre was he was in prison for 14 years. You understand what I'm saying? And Blue constantly, he made his come out as a gangster. You know what I'm saying? And a bad boy. And he's been a bad boy or whatever. But Callie, I feel like she does stuff to kind of gain her mom's attention even more. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like she's an entrepreneur. Like, I follow her. You know what I'm saying? I have a little group, and I wrote, talked to her about collabing and stuff. So she's real down to earth, real cool people. You know what I'm saying? But her mom just she only when it's convenient, like when people are in the background under the episodes, and pro Callie, or you was wrong, this and this and that. And then the next episode, she tried to overcompensate for how she treated her, if that makes sense,
Exactly. I feel like I mean, I know a lot of people may not agree with me on this, but I feel like she jealous of her daughter the same way Taseki jealous of Krishan because they feel like because they're older. You know what I'm saying? Taseki's older than Krishan by however many years, and Karlissa is older than her child by calendars. So it's like we wanted to be stars before y'all even came about. And now that y'all here, y'all more talented than we is, and we washed up, and don't nobody want to see us, but everybody want to see you.
But and then okay, so I'm gonna be fair to say this about Taseki. Taseki has a beautiful voice, and her songs, I can see her. I just feel like she has her own lane because she's older. She should have never tried to get in Krishan's lane. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like Baddies, that was Krishan's lane. That was, her whatever, her dream, she paved the way, Then
Right.
you get on there and Taseki, I went back, y'all. I had to go back and watch her on Crazy in Love 1, and then I went back and watched her on Crazy in Love 2. Then, I went back and watched some old videos of her and Krishan. And her and Krishan breakdown came over Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Because Krishan had called Taseki crying. And I'm going to post the video. I'm going to get it together, download it, and post it together. But she called Taseki and she was talking to Taseki on the phone. And she was just like, I hate my life. And, I hate it, just like saying all this stuff. And she was like, Taseki was like, I'm going to have to, handle him. I'm going to have to beat him up on some, big sister type shit. Like, I'm meaning I'm going to have to check him. You know what I'm saying about you? And
Right.
then she was like, well, no, nobody's going to check my man but me. And so she was like, but he's making you unhappy. You know what I'm saying? And it was her, it was her, Chastity, and Taseki on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Now, this was before her and Taseki fell out on Baddies. So, and before Chastity went to jail the last time. So, it's just interesting. You know what I'm saying? How everything is just how it's going. You know what I'm saying? Because I really thought it was a script. I really didn't think they really fell out. I just thought it was how they gonna play it. Because, so Taseki can blow up and, whatever. Krishan feel like even if she lose 1 million fans, 2 million fans, she still got enough. You know what I'm saying? Long as she don't go under Blueface. You know what I'm saying? She good.
Right. But see, my thing is, if it my mind, I ain't gonna change nobody's mind. This is just my opinion. Everybody, y'all call me crazy. I'm already gonna say I'm crazy before y'all even say it. If you go back and listen to when Krishan gave birth to Junior, when she was doing her pushing stage, if you go listen and just follow just her and Taseki from that moment, all the messages that was released and leaked, Taseki was there. You heard her say what she said. Push them. She said some vulgar language, with the way they talk to each other, and told them to get them out of there. And I was like, wait a minute, was that Taseki? So I was screen recording it. So I rewinded it when it was all over, and I said, that's Taseki. And then later, Krishan released. I said, I ain't gonna even say nothing. I'm gonna just wait for it to unravel. So she released a bunch of text messages asking her where was she. Taseki was saying she was somewhere. It was a conversation between her and Taseki. So she talked to her afterwards. She talked to her afterwards, right afterwards.
And I knew it was a thing. And because even think about it, that you watched the reunion. Even on the reunion, when her and Biggie was sitting in the trailer, remember, and Biggie was like, yeah, Krishan was tripping about the 200K, whatever. Just heard the way, she was looking like some, don't say the wrong thing about my sister, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Her, like, we know what we're doing. Don't say the wrong thing about that because Tasiki was like she was like she had the 100 and she had the what is it 100, she said I got that 100K and got on the plane. That's what Tasiki said. So we know she got 100K for that.
Right. And so Krishan wanted her money for her part of taking the heat. It was like she kind of still made the show, even though she was gone, because the drama circulated around her still, even though she wasn't there. It's like, oh, poor Taseki. This is her, her stardom to fame. Poor Taseki. Everybody feels sorry for her and become fans of her. And that's just the way it went. But even Rock came out and said,
I'm sorry, she was too old to be walking around that stage like, yeah, I want to eat. I'm ready to eat. She was too old for that.
that's what I said. That's what I was saying. Like her and Karlissa, they feel like no, Rock and Blue Sister can't do it. Rock and Callie can't do it. How dare Rock and Callie try to become somebody? You know what I'm saying? And they've been doing it. Karlissa was an extra. She was a little extra dancer for 2 seconds the next Friday or Friday after next. She was 2 second clip.
Why would you post the picture of your son in a dress?
If you know, then you know.
Why would you do that though? But you say all this stuff about Krishan.
Mm-hmm.
But then you go do something like that, Karlissa?
Yeah. That was her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know why she did it. But that was just her doing what she do. I know why she did it. If you know, you know. But if you don't, then you won't. But that's crazy. That just mania in itself to show where her head is and show what she'll do to get to where she need to be. That's just mania all in itself.
Why would you post that about your son?
Because she crazy. Karlissa ain't got the brains. She ain't got common sense. If you heard what she said today, she went all the way down to food. That's how mad she was at the fact that Blue called Krishan his wife. So I think it's more of her obsession to be famous, and she has to use Blue because he's the youngest and he's attracting the most attention to the family. So she's gonna use him and diss all her other kids in the process.
But the thing is, Callie really is a lot. Callie got talent. If Callie was cultivated, Callie will be a force to be reckoned with.
Of course. But see, that's too much competition for her. How dare her daughter become famous before she did? You know what I'm saying? How dare her daughter? I feel that Callie would take the family by storm.
I think she'll take the family to the next level.
Yeah, to the next. That's what I'm saying. She'll just take them and
take them to the next level. First of all, people follow her because she's easily followable. Like she's easy. Like, and then she got the young girls, the girls with the prison bays. She got them all on lock. She got the whole little prison bars and all that whole little scene on lock over there. She's musically, she's talented. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I feel that Karlissa messed it up because truth be told, if she didn't come in between Blue and Rock, I feel that her daughter and Rock would have had a better relationship. And that song that Sexy Red did for her baby daddy, I felt that she would have probably been included in that because Sexy Red is like, that's like Krishan, kind of another little right hand to hers in the music business. So I mean, that would have been more beneficial for Callie.
Was though Krishan Krishan and Callie was cool. It's Karlissa. You know what I'm saying? Because even when Krishan was pregnant with Junior and all that stuff, Callie was not dissing Krishan.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Not saying nothing bad or whatever. And remember the day that Karlissa went to go see Callie, see Krishan, she even was like, why didn't you bring Callie? Where's Callie? You know what I'm saying? She could have at least brought her sister and his sister and got a 2-for-1. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but she was more so for herself. You know, that's another thing for Callie to say. Callie would be like, it happened because of me, because I was there. She wanted to be like, oh, it happened because I was there, instead of it happened because we were a family and we
it,
came together. It's me, 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 me. The way she was trying to make it seem like Krishan was like, it's me, pick me, pick me. No, that's her. She's a pick me type of woman.
she is. She is. Internet with everything. The internet with everything. She's very pick me. Hey, sis. Hey, unicorn. Mama G says, my kids wouldn't talk to me if I treated them like she treats her children. You right. It will have every right not to ever speak to you.
Yeah.
I understand why, because Blue, like, even if I didn't do shit the way you wanted me to do it, you know what I'm saying? Even if I went my own route and you feel like I went off script or whatever, you could support me in a better way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting on the internet, saying all this other stuff, saying that you done put, voodoo on me, by saying you're gonna go get the voodoo girls, all the little TikTok voodoo girls and stuff to come and undo spells and do all this and do all that. How, you know what I'm saying? That man has free will to do what he want to do. He don't
So that
want.
is true.
Yes.
Because it was a girl that came out on YouTube not too long ago. She was saying how she was Jaden's cousin. She put some pictures up of her and Jaden and videos of them when they were young kids and everything. And she was like, she's off her and her mom. Her mom taught her voodoo. So when she said her and Jaden came together to pray that Blue come home.
They came together and
Wow.
show y'all. See, I want SistaGirl got to show you a receipt. Hopefully they ain't took it down. If not, I got it in the backlog just in case. But let me go see if I can find it for you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because people need to see that. Because she always bringing up Krishan past and what she did way back in 19 or whatever. Let's see what you did, Karlissa.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about you with God and Jesus, but you talking about voodoo queens and all this and that. Those don't even coexist.
Okay, hold on. Let me show you this. This look. Got his name. Now remember when she said, and I helped you. I had her told her what to do to get him to come home, and she'll have a ring by October, or she owed me $1,000. Y'all remember that? Or
Wow.
$10,000? Okay, let's go to. Let me go to the MooMoo room. Hold on. We gonna watch a little of this thing, more of this, and then I'm gonna find it while I find the other piece. Okay.
All right. Hey, do we got sound to it?
What I'm
The
looking
video.
for?
No,
No.
this one.
Yeah, this
Okay.
got sound to it. Yeah. Hold on. The one we gonna watch a little bit more of her show, and then while I find the other one. Hold on.
What's going on? What's going on, Drizzy? Come on, man. Let me, you know you always holler at me. You can always holler at me, man.
How you doing, man?
What up, man? Much love. You good?
I like the sweater, man. That's nice.
Thanks, man. What you got on your mind, man?
Man, I'll pop the big one.
What you mean? You already popped the big? What you popped again?
I'm gonna pop the big one again.
Who you married this time? Shit. What's going on, Ray? What's going on?
I'm thinking about trying to renew my vows. You know.
Huh?
Why? What you mean? Huh?
Is you sure?
Wait, I thought you'd be happy for me.
I'm always happy for you, but renew your vows.
Yeah.
You already married.
That's why I'm
You
renewing.
just got married. You gonna renew it for what?
Because when we first got married, you know, it was in prison. It wasn't a real wedding. You know, our family wasn't able to be there, so we never really got that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I told, but when I came to see you, that's what I tell you. I said I don't think y'all should get married right now. That's just my opinion.
Right. No, that was real stuff.
That's just my opinion, man. Cause I didn't think you was ready. I mean, Blueface, your brother. I knew it was gonna be crazy when you got out. I already knew the obstacles was gonna be crazy.
Right. I mean, but she been holding me down though, bro. Like it's something that.
Why he had to say Blueface your brother?
Right? Like we already knew that was gonna be crazy.
I was just like, yeah, I haven't watched this. I usually watch the episodes, but I haven't watched this one yet, y'all. So I'm watching it with y'all. Okay. So he got to say, Blueface your brother, like he don't know. And you know, when it come to Dre already was locked up for 14 years. He just found out who his daddy was 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. Like, man, everything popped real fast for this man.
Now he about to he was trying to remarry his wife, but now they on the outs again. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's because of his mama. It's his mama. They mama is their hindrance, their biggest downfall. And it's sad to say it, because every time he brings something to the table, oh, she trying to K-word you, she trying to expire you off the planet. And because
remember when Karlissa said that him and his wife stole all that money from her?
Right.
She told, I got that too. That's how MooMoo's and mimosas. You know, I be coming. And so she had told the granddaddy or her daddy, that Dre's wife and Dre had stole all that money from her. Remember that? So exactly. I'm like, now all of this is weird. Like they be doing.
But what she was failing to tell was she stole his business.
She did.
She stole his business, and she owed him for the business and for him being on her show. She didn't pay him for neither one. And that's what he was coming out complaining about her about. See, I pay attention to them when they mad at each other because they tend to somewhat tell the truth. You just got to find it.
Yeah, and they tend to throw each other under the bus to try to prove they point. You know what I'm saying? They
right.
That when they mad at each other. Now they'll throw each other under the bus, baby, without
a blink of an eye.
Okay.
You're right. They'd be like, you know what? Yeah, I remember when you robbed that store. You'd be like, wait a minute, shut up. You the driver?
And that's the thing, though. They act like this is not the internet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all act like this is not the internet. And so when people be like, you know, I think both families are hilarious to me. Krishan family and Karlissa Blue family. You know what I'm saying? And
I think Krishan family, I think that if they would have both came together, if they would have blended the family when she was pregnant like they was supposed to, instead of Blue and her had it, it would have really, it would have been better than it is now. I'll tell you that much. I would have preferred the Boo Boo show then than I know how YouTube is about cursing, so I would have preferred the Boo Boo show then than this little here. You know, a sister would have slept with Dre, and it would have been a bunch of mess then. Well, that would have been the show.
Dre used to be a thing, and Dre left Marsh to go back to his wife.
Yeah.
Got out, and Dre was managing Krishan. See, Krishan was Dre's artist.
Right. I remember that.
Manager. Okay, quote unquote, the manager. So when he was messing with Marsh, because I think I got that video too. I'm sure I got that video. And he was talking about like how him and Marsh ended up getting together. Like they would have sleep all the time on the bus. They was touring, they was doing all that. And then one thing led to another. And then he had got into a fight with somebody and Marsh squared up and was fighting with him. And he was like, dang, like, so then they really got close then and started messing around.
Mm.
When he was like, he knew Marsh and Krishan was ride or die. And he was like, yeah, my brother's in love with her. Like they were supposed to take over the world. Like they had a whole plan on how everything was supposed to go. But you know what I'm saying? Other things began to happen. It just it started getting too toxic because other so many, you know, and I was so. And I'm gonna tell y'all where a little drop of that toxicity come in is whack 1000. Wackest of the wackest of the whack land. That's where a lot of that come in at.
But see, I heard a lot about that too because allegedly when Blue was supposed, something happened where Krishan went back home. She forgot her phone down there, and some messages was sent to Ronnie and saying that you gonna go with it from Rock phone to him, making it look like it was Rock asking him to go do rob Blue House, and um, so they did. They had Rock supposedly at bang bang point, and until they found out where was those text messages pinging from when it happened, and she was at home with Blue when those text messages were sent to Ronnie. So that saved her to prove that she didn't do that. It was Taseki. And that scandalous of Taseki to do that, knowing what situation she's in. You know, she just how much she knows, how much Krishan knows, is how much Taseki know about Blue. And she knew that that was a crazy situation. So you didn't care if they off your sister as long as you was okay. You know what I'm saying? Or you got your point across to him.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. She moving up too fast in that Zeus ladder. You know what I'm saying? She moving up a little bit fast in that Zeus ladder. I don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. But
Oh yeah.
Tasiki is doing a lot. And I mean, okay, yeah, she's a fighter or whatever, but come on, y'all. On some real stuff, this is honest. This is in my honest, humble opinion. Do you understand what I'm saying? Why would you have Nene Leakes hosting that horrible ass reunion?
That's what I'm saying. But it was more
That
so
was a waste. First of all, it was a waste of money. It was a waste of time, a waste of talent. If y'all gonna have her host something that has to do with the baddies, have her host something like Baddies on Business or something, like teaching them how to turn around and be respectful for women. She was so appalled. You know what I'm saying? And Zeus is trying to win her over. Zeus is dropping some checks, some money on Nene to try to get Nene over to the Zeus network. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But it's like she's not gonna come over there on that trash.
I wouldn't either. And what he doesn't understand is all the scandals and slander that's surrounding y'all is not good for business. And it's like you're pulling in the right people like DJ Academic so he can keep the slander going a certain way that y'all want to, keep it going. But I feel that it's too much. Natalie is old. The bad girls type of thing is old. It's all old. They should just revamp. And yeah. They should just revamp, just start over from scratch. And Taseki, I feel she moving up the ranks, but it's just to sacrifice your sister right now. But Krishan is the young one. She's more of the person that's gonna motivate and move the young crowd. And that ain't gonna do nothing but dig you in the hole in the future. Because they want people that's young, not people that's old. You got babies dancing to Krishan's song. I ain't seen a baby yet dance to no Taseki song. She good at music. Okay, she's very talented. I don't see why she didn't take that route. Like Rock, hook me up with this producer, and she get her hot song going or
Why
something.
does she do that? Why? I don't feel like, and I get it. She's using, and I feel like she's using baddies as a platform to get her music out. I
It
get,
is.
you know what I'm saying? I totally get that, and I'm not knocking her hustle. Your hustle is your hustle. Do what you got to do. However, not at the cost of your family. Even when they like, that really was, if you think about it, honestly, that's the only conversation that they had on the whole reunion.
That's what I'm saying. It was all at the base of Krishan. So Krishan got paid, like she said. This was all scripted. Where's my money? And they like, what money? What money? You only did 2 days of work. No, you know what money. For her to be slandered all across the internet, she had to get paid for that. Give her her money. Give her what's owed to her.
And then Tasiki said all she had to do was come up here and apologize publicly. That's it. But then in the same breath, you said, yeah, 200. She knew you, yeah, she wanted to get paid that amount of money to come up here and get these hands. Like, how you going to say that about your little sister? But you know you can beat your little sister. You know you
Why would you wanna fight your little sister? You about what,
didn't
6 years
want
older
to
than Krishan.
fight nobody else. You didn't want to
Nobody on the show.
fight nobody on the show. But
No, yeah.
Marsh
And
and
Mark got paid to fight.
yeah, Marsh got paid to fight, but the thing was, see, this is what everybody don't really listen to the story, okay? Even Tasiki said, I stood up on the chair in front of Krishan, and Marsh was like, "No, you're not gonna do that. Get down." And so I told Marsh, since you got something to say, now I'm gonna eat you. And so then she jumped on top of her, started fighting Marsh. And Janet jumped on top of her because she had Marsh pinned on the seat punching Marsh.
See, they tell the truth in a sly way where it's like you throw Krishan underneath the bus and then you come out with the truth at the end. So it don't make you look as
Still
bad.
are saying she got her sister jumped. Listen to the story.
That's
Listen.
what I'm telling everybody. Listen to the story. You can even see it in the video. You can see it in the little clip that they showed.
She stood up and Marsh told her, "Nah, get down. You're not gonna do that." And how many times did she tell her, even in the clip, "Shut up before I," what she say, "Slap the shit out of you," or "Shut up before I," whatever. You know what I'm saying? How
Right.
many times did she say that to her?
And she said, I don't care that you pregnant. I don't care.
Exactly.
And everybody just roll Krishana to the ground like, oh, you did your sister dirty. You did your sister dirty. If you was so much of a ride or die sister type of female, when you first seen that video of that girl, what's that girl name? Whoa, Vicky, and that black girl say what they said about your nephew, no matter what she said on that show, you would have slit her. That's
Exactly.
my nephew. Me and my sister, we may have what we have, but if I see a dude online talking greasy, I'm sliding you when I catch you.
It's
Especially about one of mine.
it's up. That's
It's
just
up. I don't care what me and my sister got going on. That's between me and her. But you, on the other hand,
you don't get that type of grace. You know what I'm
thank you. You don't get that. I don't care what she did. I don't care what she did. She could have just spit in my face, stole $1 million out my bank account. That's between me and family. You mind your business.
saying?
And that's just the way it is. And Marsh, she could have just minded her business, but at the same time, you get ready to beat on somebody that's going into labor a couple weeks later. Like, and you had a problem with this girl ever since the Crazy in Love show. So I
Hmm.
guess you feel like she took your space.
Hmm.
And remember, let's rewind just a little bit. What's that girl name? The one, what's that one? Cuzzo. Cuzzo and Taseki was hanging out way before Baddies even aired. They
Exactly.
got pictures and videos together.
Exactly. Exactly. They all be knowing each
So
man.
that's crazy.
It's all a big game. It's all a big game. I'm telling you, it's all a big game. And I see because how I know.
And then how did Just like Cuzzo said when it aired, when the part aired, she said, "Oh, they jumped me," and she jumped off the van with the cameras, telling her team to come get the cameras, so
Mhm.
couldn't nobody see what happened. And
It-
Krishan got the eggs threw at her. Cuzzo said the reason why she got the eggs threw at her was because she was what you call it. Taseki was telling her everywhere they was where they was going.
yeah. And then she was like, but then now Taseki come back talking about something. Well, I didn't know that her and because that's my best friend, and then the other girl that she had invited was supposed to be Krishan's best friend, but Krishan was like, no, she was her friend because she was living with Taseki, and the girl was always around. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't try to. And then she was like, because they keep on saying being like they don't really mess with Marsh like that, and I'm like.
Right.
But one thing about it, and two things for sure. Marston took a lot of lickings to keep on ticking. You hear me?
I'm trying to tell you. And what was also crazy how Taseki was bringing on a girl after she just told Krishan that the girl wasn't gonna be there. Seen
Exactly.
her on the phone talking to her.
Exactly.
And I'm like, what is the part? She like, oh, me and her friends and this and this and this and that. And it's like, bruh, nah. And y'all all foul because y'all let if I was Krishan, I wouldn't speak to my family or Blue family because y'all let the internet drag my baby. Y'all don't
Exactly.
understand y'all got beef with me, but when y'all let the internet drag my baby
And
and we can't come
nobody
together,
can for my baby.
nobody can stand up for him but me.
Nobody can stand up for my baby but me.
But me, and then when I do stand up, they really drag me, and then y'all can't stand up for me protecting my baby. Like, what is going on?
Hmm.
Karlissa, you made it look like you was standing up for her, but you was really throwing her underneath the bus with everything you was saying. Oh, y'all gonna support her. Because remember me, when I told you, here we go, pick me again. Because remember when I told you
Hmm.
that Krishan and him wasn't meant to be together, y'all said I was crazy. Now
Yeah.
it's like come all of y'all haters that's mad at her come be my fans.
Exactly.
But
And
in all actuality,
that's what happened. They all like the ones that left her with between Jaden, Karlissa. They took Jaden. They went between Jaden and Karlissa. That's where
yep.
they went. You know what I'm saying? And what they went in that little circle. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, do I think Krishan needs help? I do.
Yeah, because it's this girl in Baltimore. I seen her on Instagram. It's the girl in Baltimore. I guess she mad at Krishan for something she did a long, 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 long time ago, way before she even met Blue. She did something to somebody she know and hurt them real bad, and she's been upset ever since. So she's been the one that's working with the Jaden fans to make the hate pages for Krishan. And she,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm the one. I did it because she did this and that to my people. So right now she got a whole nother smear campaign going on. She went and dug up a lawsuit that this lady was still suing Krishan from last year, and she even drug Bodine into this one, where she got him saying some reckless stuff. But people got to realize the technology these days can make it seem like somebody said something that they didn't say or did something that they did not do.
Mm-hmm.
Because you see the documents that people be putting out, but everybody don't realize you can go draw up some documents and type in some boxes your doggone self and make it look like it came from downtown.
Exactly. And
I
then
mean,
the thing is, we gotta lie. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm gonna tell you what irritates me the most. And I'm not a Christian. I'm not nobody fan. Okay, I'm a fan of myself. You know what
me
I'm
neither. I'm just here watching the show.
watching the show. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Now,
be you both.
what I can say is this: the internet should be ashamed of themselves for how they did that baby.
Beyond ashamed of how
That
they did that, baby.
me lose a lot of respect for a lot of content creators. It made me lose a lot of respect for a lot of just a lot of people on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, at the end of the day, he don't even know what's going on. All he want to do is be changed, eat, and played with and love. That's it. That's all that baby know. And then it kills me. Oh, hey Pamela, how you doing? Pamela said, "Hell no, ain't nobody watching her shit. Hell, Blueface is locked up. Krishan and Jade not going on the show. You gotta have the whole family on it to be a dynasty." You right, but
Amen to that. It take a whole team to be an empire. You can't call yourself no empire and everybody divided.
You right about that, and I don't think they'll ever be one. They're never gonna, because of how they went about it. They can't. It's no way. It's no way really to come back from the things that she doing. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't care how many of these what it's called, internet witches she get, these internet queens she get to support her in the foolishness she's doing. She's not gonna do nothing but harm herself messing around with that foolishness.
Because that foolishness end up on you in the end.
It really do. You reap what you sow, baby.
At the end of the day. Because it's like, oh, she gonna get her, she gonna get this, she gonna get that. If God got it destined for you to be who you gonna be who you gonna be. And can't nobody take that shine from you.
I'm gonna tell you what I said earlier today. I said, I want y'all to understand this. If you don't understand nothing else SistaGirl say, Krishan Rock is a character. Blueface is a character. Pay attention. When she said, I don't want to be famous no more. I don't want to be The Rock. I don't want to be her no more. That's a character.
It sure is, because The Rock consists of fighting. Krishan consists of business. That's why when you seen her on 20 versus 1, she had to say Krishan Rock. Because everybody started noticing her for being Krishan. But see, when she deals with Blue, she got to be Rock. And he
tells you too. He even said, I want to say, what was it, an interview? It was something. Who was he talking about? And somebody asked him, and he was like, Krishan Rock, that's who she is, but you got to know Krishan. And then she was like, oh, Daddy. Oh, Daddy.
Right, just like Blue. You see Blue, you will see Jonathan when he went sometimes. You will see Jonathan. And then you be like, oh, okay. Because I even say he loves her. And won't nobody just accept that.
You'll see Jonathan, and then you'll see Blue.
Right. He only becomes Blue when the fans make him become Blue. The fans, oh, you doing this, and they sending them this, not understanding what's going on, that it's business moves, not giving her time to come back and tell them about the exciting news she probably found out.
That was the difference too with Jaden. Jaden never really dealt with Blue. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
She's never dealt with Blueface. She's always
wait, take that back, because that's why he's sitting where he's sitting, because she dealt with Blue.
You're right. But I'm just saying, she's not in the capacity that Krishan did.
Well, technically, she said, you don't want, when you go back on that live when they was all in that house, she said, you don't want me to tell your fans why I really got this tattoo on my neck.
Who said that?
Jaden. Because she didn't always have that tattoo on her neck. She got that tattoo on her neck when he got on probation.
You're right.
And she said, you don't want me to tell the fans why I really got this tattoo on my neck. So whatever he did to her, because that charge said bodily harm to a certain degree. And when they put the degrees in it, you really didn't done a whooping on somebody.
But that's what I'm saying. Is that when he turns to Blue?
That's when he turns into Blue. I feel he only turns into Blue when he deals with Wack. Because when he deals with Bodine, he player. He's just normal Jonathan, but he player, and they willing to accept that person.
Yeah.
You know, everybody willing to accept the player Jonathan. You
Yeah.
find some dudes that's player that's young, and they got women, and they got baby mamas. Everybody can accept that part of him, but when he get to dealing with whack, is when he get to trolling.
This is what I want to know, and I mean, I'm old, I'm older. You know what I'm saying? I'm 50. You know what I'm saying? I'm going into the 50 club. I'll be 50. Yeah.
Look. I'm
30
finna turn
days.
36. I'm finna turn 36 in April. Shoot, I ain't looking forward to
On the 29th,
it.
okay, on the 29th of March, we on. Okay, but I'm gonna say this. What this is just a quick question. I'm just curious to know why would a Crip have a Blood as their manager?
See, I did a lot of YouTube searching on that because I was curious myself. Because I'm from the old school too. I hung around a lot of OGs,
Hmm.
and because it was nothing nobody my age could tell me. I always wanted to learn. So that don't make no sense. So I did a little YouTube searching,
Okay.
and if everybody do a little YouTube searching, you'll find out a lot of people seen him performing after shows and said, "What's up with Crip?" And he turned around and told them what he wasn't and what he was. And then a lot of Crips had to go back and check with the schoolyard to see what was going on. And he just a mascot.
Mm-hmm.
So they do that. They do that.
I figured that part about Blue, but I'm just like, because why give me a fake Suge Knight, like a real wannabe Suge Knight, fake whatever. And I know he tied in the Birdman now, but I just feel like, bro, like who is Wack? Like Wack is nobody. Like he's a nobody.
And if you go YouTube Whack and you hear the real Pyrus and the OG Pyrus from LA, they get to talking, you hear how they really feel about Whack and what he is and what he is not.
Okay. I
So
mean,
you just gotta do a little digging like I did. I was like, oh, okay, well, y'all go ahead.
The little diss records and stuff like that, but I still was just like, it just because I just feel this. He gives him so much bad advice. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like he's so like, for instance, I tell people this. We watched, if anybody watched the show, watch that boy and that girl sit in the same room at the doctor's office. The one was taking blood, one nurse was taking blood from her, the other nurse was swabbing Blueface at the same time. We seen it go into the same envelope. So we know, we seen the blood, the DNA test results. We know god dang on well that is Blue's baby. That's if people like Zeus never came out, and why would they have to come out and confirm some shit they didn't already put on TV?
See, the thing is, Wack don't want Blue doing business with Krishan because remember, Blue signed a 360 deal. Ain't no telling how long it's for, but he signed a 360 deal. And when he do business with Krishan, he gets money by himself.
Mm-hmm.
He don't get money for him and Wack.
Mm-hmm.
So when he does, so he don't want him doing business with Krishan. That's why everybody's anti Krishan because Blue becomes to himself and he only pulls in the family who he messes with at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like that. So you will see him when he with Krishan, he got an entourage, a certain entourage he rock with when he with her. And then when he not with her and he with Jaden, he got the Whack 100, the Karlissas, and that anti-Krishan hate.
I ain't seen no Karlissa yet. Karlissa showed up to that show. That's about all I done seen. Karlissa, Blue do not fool with his mama. He said
no, not at all. He showed up once to take a picture. He showed up once on her
He
little.
showed up to the little photo shoot.
Yeah, he said he was proud of her that she went on and did her and left him alone.
And
but
that's why I already knew it was a game, because remember when Krishan had called Blue when she had showed up to Krishan's house? And she was
Mm.
like, Blue, your mama really doing this. This shit really working for her. Something, something, something. It's really working for her, Blue.
Yep, it's really worked. She said she wasn't tripping. She was gonna let her clout chase and do what she had to do to get herself up off the ground. That was nothing. But once they became, after that day, she should have just left her alone. You know what I'm saying? The next time you seen her was when you came around with Callie and
Mm-hmm.
build up, slowly build up. Show her you are no longer bashing her because she let you see Junior. Just leave her alone. Don't call her a Power Ranger. Don't speak on her. Don't speak on her family. Just leave Krishan the narrative alone. You know what I'm saying?
Family was willing to look right then when the whole Jaden thing went down. They were supposed to mend the fences, right? Everything was supposed to be good. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Okay, even Krishan, remember Krishan family was going on live with Karlissa. Everybody was being, everything was getting good. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden, it don't, and that's the thing. It don't be them behind the scenes. It be the internet. If it be those in front of the scenes talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It'd be more like the commentary people and the fans. Because, like I said,
Yes, you
they
right.
be sending them things that be that they didn't create it to make it look like a way that it isn't. And
Yeah,
then you sitting there thinking to yourself, them probably sitting there like, man, I thought we would just do good. Because see, Carlissa became too pushy. Once Krishan okayed it, she should have backed off.
mm-hmm.
She should have just backed off. Like, I ain't gonna cloud chase no more. She noticed that I'm good with my grandson.
John told her in a way when she said that day, she was like, "You know what I want for Carlissa? I want her to get it right with her son, so she can with her kids, so she can have a relationship with her grandkid." Meaning, telling her it's not me stopping you, it's Blue because you won't act right.
Oh. See, once she got her a good 2,000 fans, once she realized like that day she went to see the baby, that day she should have just backed off the clout train. There should have been no more clout chase from her. She should have just told everybody to tune in to her show and watch her show, and maybe you might see one of the girls pop up or whatever, whatever. But she didn't. She continued to hate train. It was either Jaden or Krishan. Somebody was getting bled.
Up to the show. You show up to their show, then you getting on stage on Jaden's song, twerking and stuff. Then you get back online talking about how you out twerked her. Not mind you, this was after the fact that he had asked her to marry her, and you and Blue got into it about the ring. Remember that? They got into
Right.
it, and Blue was calling her everything but the child of God.
I
And
remember that.
you know what I'm saying? And he was going online like Karlissa this and Karlissa that. And Blue, when the last time you heard Blue call his mama?
Ooh. When he said that, when she said so on that show, when he was like, "No, you're my mother," but that was the only time he ain't called her mommy. Never, I ain't never heard him call her mommy.
Or mom or anything. You know what I'm saying? He called her Karlissa.
Right.
That's what he called her. Dre and Callie call her mom.
But see, she's always telling Blue's business. She don't treat him like a son. She treats him more like a girlfriend, and he acknowledged it. That's why he told her she's not his type of woman. That was telling her like, I don't want you, even if you think got it in your head that I do, I don't. And for your son to say something like that to you, it's just cringing.
It's crazy, ain't it? Let's listen. Let's watch a little bit more. Oh, it's crazy. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, that's just
Like, that speaks a lot, though. That speaks how uncomfortable you make your child feel.
right.
Wow.
I seen it. I seen it. I seen
That
it.
means a lot to me.
I seen it.
For real.
Yeah, I respect that, but in my opinion, I think you should hold off.
You think so?
Yeah, I really do.
Man, I think I'm long overdue, man.
You only been married with 5 years? How long it's been?
6.
It's been damn time fly.
Wow. I mean, 3 in, 3 out. So, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I just think that she deserves it. You know, she's been around for a minute. She was there during my darkest times and stuff. So I just, you know, I don't know.
God first. You hear me? God is always first. Hey, y'all been going to church and stuff? And
we go from time to time. We be going. We make it. We go. We go. She be dragging me out of bed. I go. Sometimes I drag her out of bed and go. Yeah.
Well, I think y'all should wait. You keep on going to church. I mean, and talk to your pastor first.
I mean, to be honest with
everything's good. All of a sudden, everything's good.
I mean, it ain't really.
So I really ain't been talking to you like that. I know I've been talking to your mom. I really haven't been communicating with you. Which I probably should do more and check on you more. Right. But I know your mom got you. Right. You know what I mean? But
it's cool to have Sterl around. I mean, especially not having my dad around, because I don't know how I'll be able to get through this right now. No, it's just timing, man. It's been a minute, man. And I feel like giving her, just never having a real wedding that she wanted. I just, I feel like that was kind of hard. I feel like it's hard for her.
It's a big thing, brother. Renewing your vows is a big thing. I mean, you got to be on the up and up. Y'all got to be 100% with each other now. Both of y'all.
She done proved herself. She done
proved yourself to her?
I mean, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that.
No. You gotta do that before you renew your vows. You gotta do that, man.
You see what I'm saying? I don't know if Dre really want to was Dre really asking Katie to marry him because he really wanted to be with her, or for Karlissa show?
For Karlissa show. Me personally, I would think that Dre and Taseki would be a good fit for each other. He does music. He's a good manager. They will go take off, and him and his brother and Krishan, and they can go take off, and the whole family could take off. But I don't think he want that girl. You should hear how he talked to her. I see how he talked to her when he mad. He really showed how he really feel about her.
Remember that time they had got into it and he had went live.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't funny, but I was like, what the hell? Like, I don't know. I just be feeling like some stuff be just too much. Like,
did you see the one where his baby mom or his wife recorded it and put it out when she went live, and he didn't know that she was on live?
Oh yeah, I think I
that was crazy
too. I think I got
so that shows how he really feel about her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, what?
And then he just recently went live and was talking about she was trying to set him up.
That's what I was saying. Like that's all scripted to me, because every time y'all go live now, y'all in a car. And it's like, oh, y'all trying to make it seem like you downtown handling business. I ain't seen the building yet. Yeah, I ain't seen nothing.
They be going to the little places to film and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure they be like, they be letting them film there, you know what I'm saying? But Karlissa,
it's just not giving what it's supposed to give.
Your house is so luxurious and you got a hot tub and all that. You can film at home. Like, you ain't gotta be, renting houses and all this for y'all all to stay together and all this. It's crazy. She be doing too much. You know what happened? Going about a multi-million-dollar home.
Nah, she not in one of those. She keep lying about that. It don't cost all that for to live in Los Angeles. It's very expensive. Yes, it is, true indeed. But it ain't that expensive, especially for her. And if you go ahead and put down a little bit of money, you pay off the mortgage every month till you pay it off. You ain't paying all that at once. You renting to own, woman. And she making everybody feel, oh, I went to go look at these nice big luxury houses. And everybody thinking she really moved in one of those. It'd be funny if you go see her look like she stay in Big Mama house. And y'all really think she living in some big luxury condo and she staying in something that look like Big Mama house. How you gonna be mad at yourself? Because ain't nobody never seen the front of her house like you seen Blue or Krishan house. You ain't never seen the front of Kelly.
That Blue house, that house, the Blue house with the graffiti and stuff. See, that's only a cover-up thing. You know what I'm saying? That's the house that Whack 100 owned. Blue them, they other house didn't look like that. They other house had like a wooden front to it. It didn't
But I
have.
heard he lost that house and he only got the other one now. But then I seen her when she went up to his house for her show. He don't look like he lived there no more. He look like he lived at a hotel.
And she was like, she had the kids in the
She
house.
looked like she was waiting to get buzzed in from
And it was,
downstairs.
wait, did it sound like that was Jaden Alexis who answered the phone? That was
Yeah, but it wasn't. She said that was
the
his
assistant. Tell my son
yeah.
that was.
I said, "What?"
I'm like, his assistant is Jaden Alexis. But I now listen now that I done heard Buki voice. That's who that was.
Well, I'm like, wow, why don't you look completely different?
That's why.
Everybody had to go downsize.
That's why I said that ain't the same house, but I digress.
And then they go rent them Airbnbs when they ready to go live.
That's what they do.
Yeah, no, nobody know that it's an
Listen, I've been
Airbnb.
there. You know what I mean? I've been there with your mom. I mean, yeah, you got to put yourself together first.
Speaking of my mom, what's going on with y'all?
We good, man. We good. We might renew our vows.
For real?
I'm glad that you just mentioned that. We were thinking about doing that. We've been together 8 years, man.
For real?
8 years, brother.
Eight happy years or eight years?
I mean,
Her and Sterling only been together 8 years.
And she lied and said it was 12 years.
Did she? That's what I wait. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Didn't she say?
Oh, lying heifer.
Did she say they've been together 12 years?
Yeah. Because she said after the first 10 years, something you put in your work or something like that. And I'm like,
Girl, that's why you and Sterling going through what y'all going through, because y'all just getting over the 7-year itch. Y'all still itching at the 7 year. You know that's when the men get that itch at that 7-year mark. That's why you is okay, nice, okay.
now it's making sense of why Dre don't listen to her because you just as newly married as he is.
Thank you. He been married 5. You only been
Now
married
he said 6. He said 6 years.
Yeah,
6
6 years.
years.
You only been married 2 more years more than he been married.
How you gonna tell me something? You don't know.
This your third husband.
It's your third husband on your 8th year. You got the nerve to try to tell me what to do with my
Tell
woman.
somebody what to do. That dang go Karlissa.
And you didn't know who your baby daddy was this whole entire time.
You didn't even know who my daddy was until I was 32 years
Right.
old.
And you got the nerve to go about talking about Junior Krishan and who her baby daddy was this whole summer. Who is yours? I wish we would have known that. She knew to hide that.
Exactly. You had to get a damn DNA and your son 32 years old. Girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere, Karlissa.
Have several seats while you trying to ride Javon's coattail.
We were talking about some Javon, he doesn't want her in his daddy's life. How the hell you know?
Right, Javon just got his stardom. Let him have it in peace.
And not even that, Javon, though you don't even talk to Javon because you don't talk to Jaden.
Yeah, last time I seen Javon slapped you in your camera. No, he didn't. He slapped his cousin. No, the cousin was in the kitchen dancing. I've seen that for myself. He slapped you in the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Unless the cousin teleported, but I highly doubt that. Man, I'm telling you.
That dang old Karlissa.
Karlissa
it's always everything's marriage is a challenge, man. Marriage ain't 100%, man. You know what I mean?
Do you feel like she a better half?
Yeah, I feel like she's my better half, man. Yeah. I mean,
I can see that too. You know, I feel like she compliments you in a lot.
Yeah, we opposites attract.
Yeah.
I'm an introvert. She's an extrovert.
Yeah.
And that's how we, you know. I'm a Taurus and she's a Leo. Yeah. You know what I mean, we feel.
He said,
Was it me or did he say
he was trying to say something nice, but she's standing there. She's standing there.
right there?
That nigga say, she a
Yeah,
Taurus.
yeah.
She a Leo and I'm a Taurus.
What that have to do with anything the hell that he asked you? He said,
You know,
opposites attract.
when they start saying zodiac signs, when they start giving their zodiac signs, they mean to go to the next question. You already know she halfway out the. I got one pinky toe out the door.
That nigga said, I'll never forget that. That nigga said, yeah, I'm a Leo. And she a Taurus. And you know, opposites do attract. What the fuck is you talking about?
I still attract.
What the hell is you talking about? He asked you, was that your soulmate? Yeah.
She's
Okay.
there with the camera, and he probably, and she probably done told him, don't look over here to get your cue no more. Because he used to be
Yeah.
on camera.
That nigga start speaking a whole different language. Yeah, he didn't have a stuttering problem until that question came about. He was sitting there drilling Dre like, yeah, you be right by your woman. He gonna say, well, do you feel like my mom is your soulmate? Yeah.
He know he is over Karlissa. He know he is over Karlissa.
Now you gotta see his face when he said his face is totally. He still got the black eyes too. Look.
Wait, let me see. Hold up.
At the end of the day, we got each other 100%, bro. And I appreciate that too, man. That you appreciate.
Yeah, you know, having a family, I'm trying to do the family thing. You know, we got the baby. I feel like it just makes sense. You know,
you got lighter?
I do actually, yeah.
Yeah, his eyes do still look a little black.
It's old.
Nah,
this is Stogie, baby. Yeah.
But thank you, man, for your blessings, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm but Katie too. I know she appreciates it.
But just be careful, man. I mean,
only
renew your. I ain't jinx you. Only renew your vows, man. If you 100%, if you love her 100%, man. Why would you renew your vows?
I feel like she's been rocking with me. I feel like we have our ups and downs, but
are you in love with her though?
I feel like you're gonna fall in and out of love. I feel like love is.
It's really a breath of fresh air for Dre to.
Dre, he said, "Are you in love with him?" Dre said, "You know, you fall in and out of love."
Wait a minute, wait.
He said, you know, thank you for your blessing. He said, okay, you know, just be careful. But are you in love with her? You know, you fall in and out of love.
I see why right now why she mad as hell at Blue and Chris Shaw. Because they better actors than this nigga here, man.
No, he said that they was terrible actors.
That's what I said. But
they not winning no Tonys, no Emmys, no Oscars.
No nothing. She said. Now, did she say a network picked this up?
Award. They can't even get a hoodie award. I'm telling you.
Look, did she say a network picked this up?
She saying she's shopping into networks and she done got some offers on it, especially after TMZ. After they called TMZ to show up, right? She said she called TMZ to show up. Thank y'all for showing up and da-da-da-da. Then she gonna try to on the show. She gonna try to act like where y'all come from? How y'all know?
Yeah, she called TMZ hell of times. Yeah. She had the baby and she didn't name it Jonathan, just being spiteful and knowing if they went and followed you on Instagram, your mouth filthy as a sailor.
And then so So then she gonna go on her live talking about, so how many people over here from TMZ? And then she gonna, when they air it, she gonna be like, Bree, I didn't know you called TMZ. Didn't you know they ain't gonna, well, child.
You know you call TMZ. You call TMZ. Every time I turned around, TMZ was at her show. I said, man, they keep finding Karlissa everywhere.
That's the only person they follow in the whole family.
I be like, damn, because she'll be outside too. They'll never see her.
They'll never see nobody else but Karlissa. They don't.
I know Callie didn't went outside.
Callie be in the bar live. Everybody else be out live. Blueface, Jaden, Alexis, everybody. Where do TMZ be?
Nowhere.
Okay.
Look, they post posters of where they at the park and water park with the kids. Not a TMZ camera around.
Not a TMZ camera around. Here go Karlissa out. Then all of a sudden, now Jaden, did anybody know when Jaden went to the jail until Jaden posted it, right? Don't
Right.
know nobody else be doing, but all of a sudden the day you go down to the jail, not only do you have your cameras, you call TMZ to show up so that you can get on there and talk about Krishan.
And tell them how you can't get in because your son said no.
You wasn't on the list. And what day am I supposed to come? What day am I supposed to come down here again? What I'm supposed to do?
I'm gonna have to call Whack.
And then the dude down there, see her down there, call Whack and tell Whack she down at the jail trying to see Blue.
And he said Blue said no, he don't want to talk to her.
And I think he in that window up there and he waving. And you got them silly ass people in the comments. You such a good mom. You such a good mom. Heifer, you knew you wasn't on the list before you took your old crusty behind down there to the jail. You knew you hadn't signed no paperwork to be on that list. Karlissa is crazy. Welcome, Marcia. Welcome to the MooMoo room. You say y'all speaking for, I'm just saying. We are, I know Jay, my baby. We just telling the truth. I mean, it is what it is. It's the truth. But, and then why is you coming in to do a confessional after Dre and Mr. and Mr. Sterling finished talking? What the hell you got to do with that conversation between them two? You just show up. I'm just gonna come in here and I'm gonna just come up in here and decide I'm gonna do some commentary too. Karlissa, she get on my nerves, y'all. She get on my nerves.
To have somebody to talk to. Obviously, I've been married 3 times, and he's never really felt comfortable talking to anyone about his personal life. So to see him talking to my husband about things that are obviously that answers that I won't have from a male perspective really made me feel good today. To know that he values and trusts my new spouse.
No, ain't no in and out of love.
Michelle Obama said she hated Barack for 10 years.
That's them. That's her opinion. I'm gonna give you my opinion, man. Okay. You know, but y'all in a whole different thing, man. Y'all in a whole different. You know what I mean? Y'all got married when you was like that. You know, I mean, it's a
Be
whole
honest with
different...
me. What you think about that? Like,
what?
What do you think about that?
What?
Just the whole, get married.
Nah, I'm no. I don't know. No. I don't think so, man. I told your mom it was the good idea. I told you that. Right. I sat down and told you that. I said I think you should go to a halfway house first and get yourself together first.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. But I mean, luckily, I'm where I'm at because I think it's gonna work out. I feel like it's kind of meant to be.
Well, don't get me wrong. I got you 100%, but I don't think it's a good thing right now. You should wait. When you trying to do it?
I wanted to do something like an exotic date, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. She gonna even talk. You right, Marcia. She even changed her tone. I'm so happy my husband, my third husband, was able to talk to my son. My husband I've only had for 8 years, and my son been married for 6 years. But we gonna give him some advice on his relationship, and and he was like, "I told your mama to tell you don't marry her, and you did it anyway." He married her in jail. Y'all, where did y'all think this was gonna go? Where did you honestly think this relationship was gonna go? And ever since he been out, remember he be calling that girl fat. He be talking disrespectful to that girl all the time. He be saying having so much to say about that girl all the time, and now all of a sudden you want to marry her again. Now the TT is, when he went live the other day, he was talking about all this money she's supposed to have had saved up. But then I was confused about that, because remember when Karlissa said that Dre and the girl allegedly had stole the money from her business?
I remember that.
But when Dre went live, he was saying that the girl had lived with her parents and excuse me, y'all. He seen her bank statement, and that she had over $94,000 in the bank, and that was like then.
But why it seem like they all just so money hungry? Is their relationship based off of money?
I think it is. I think it's everything they do is like. I feel like this. She always talk about they had, but I feel like they come from very meek beginnings. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, I think that.
she was on Section 8 and all this and that, you know what I'm saying? But she used to get on the
Mhm.
bus and take them across town to the best of schools. So I feel like she always pretended. She was one of them people that always pretended to be more than what they were, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that make perfect sense. That was my aunties. Trying to keep up with the Joneses, as my grandma say.
Yes, she was always trying to keep up with the Joneses. She wasn't trying to become a Jones. She was trying to keep up with them. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't trying to learn the blueprint.
Mhm.
And so now she hustled so long that this blueprint just automatic. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be automatic for her, because she been out here hustling and grinding for so long to get it. Because remember when her and her dad was talking on her show, and the dad was basically like, "You've been chasing this for a long time. I'm glad you finally, getting your dream."
Right. Like you got to get you finally get your dream, but what expense though? Was like what I got from what he
Wait,
was asking her.
wait, but we did remember the daddy told her, "Don't you go over there messing." Who told you to go over there messing with that crip? I told you to. I told you not go over there messing with that crip.
The granddaddy was mad, and then he started. Wait, the Dre went off on the granddad, said he'd beat up her daddy too. I said, "Whoa, wait a minute."
I'm like, dang. And then the granddaddy told, she was like, "Well, you might need to touch that shoe. That nigga ain't gonna talk, that nigga ain't gonna talk to me." Granddaddy was Granddaddy said, "I ain't going over there fooling around with them gates."
I said, "Wait a minute, but Krishan family's supposed to be dysfunctional. Ain't that
Yeah,
talking about beating up their grandparents
exactly. And then,
or their mama, or
yeah,
their mama or daddy?"
yeah, it wasn't it. Didn't Callie have to end up beating up the grandmama or something like that, or Karlissa end up beating up the mama? Somebody end up beating up the grandmama. I said, "They y'all talking about at least you ain't hearing nothing like them beating up on Krishan mama and nothing on Miss Charlotte. You don't hear nothing about that now."
You know, and then then Callie making fun of her getting kicked in her head by Krishan in the beginning of the show. But she was mad at her because she kept making fun of her prison bae.
But
And
the
so she started.
about it is though, and see, everybody tried to make it seem like Callie, like Krishan is the reason, like it was Krishan and Callie. Krishan is the reason that Blue and Callie was into it. It wasn't Krishan. It was Karlissa and Jaden.
And all his other women, and actually, it really was just Blue. It was just Blue. Blue made promises that he can't keep. He went
Yeah.
around to a bunch of women, and how he keeps them satisfied is make them these lavish promises, knowing that he can't keep up his end of the bargain.
And I don't know
For
why. And I
whatever
don't
reason.
know if he did or if he didn't. But he should have let Crazy Cray Cray alone.
I think he went because I remember she was in his live when after Jaden and Krishan became cool, she went his live and she told him to inbox her, and she did. And I guess he went smash one time, and then she took her pregnancy test and found out it was negative, and she still went clothes shopping for some reason. Then she made her page private. I said, this heifer is crazy.
Because the heifer is crazy.
I said, the circus is closed from your end, huh?
But my thing is, you're like everything you were doing. Then you tried to make like the girl Nikki. That ain't never. She ain't got one picture with Krishan, and she might have did Krishan makeup once, but she do DJ Sky makeup, so she might have hit up Krishan makeup maybe one time. But you're not her makeup artist. You are not her. You know what I'm saying?
Don't nobody really know her for real. And then, that's what happened before my internet cut off on me. I don't know what's going on with these internet towers, but it's this one dude. I ain't gonna say his name. I'm pretty sure everybody done seen him on YouTube. Just one content creator. He keep lying and telling everybody, oh yeah, I done talked to Krishan. I had a personal conversation with her. She turned herself in and she bailed herself right out. That ain't what she said on that phone call. She said she just went to court yesterday. I don't know what you talking about. He talking about, oh yeah, they went to Vegas and they got married. Where? I got people in the courthouse in Vegas, and they don't see nothing.
And
Nothing.
my thing is this, Krishan. I mean, if you want to say anybody can get married, shoot, I can perform a marriage. You know what I'm saying? All it is a dang old verbal contract. If you really want to do this, you know what I'm saying? When they did the video, people were saying they had gotten married. Remember when they did that song with the video?
I thought that was real too. And I was like, wait, did they really get married back then? It's still up in the air about that. Don't nobody know.
And that's what I'm saying. Don't nobody really know. But then, like, I was telling people when people was like, oh, he proposed to Jaden. I said, y'all, that's all an act. Jaden don't even be wanting to kiss Blue.
It is. You can see like it's scripted between them two, and he can't really sell it. You can see like it's scripted between him and her. But when Krishan had to go play her scripted part with finding KSY, you can see that was scripted. And then Blue didn't show out all the way up until she kissed him in that club. When she kissed him in that club, he flipped his wig.
Wait a minute. That wasn't
You going too far. That was too real. No.
And then when she got his name tattooed on her arm, he said, oh, this heifer done lost her rabbit ass mind. She done got my picture covered up and got this Negro name tattooed on her. She knew exactly.
She knew it was fake. She said, no, it was fake. She knew it was supposed to be fake. I think they both was doing a little ad libbing. Blue kind of ad lib with the pregnancy. I mean, with the proposal to Jaden, And then Krishan started ad-libbing with her fake pregnancy news. And then she just said, you know what? How about this? K-Swag. Like, damn. He's like, well, he ain't going to be around long.
Look, they was all in the store together. They was all holding hands. Oh, and he don't like me on live. I'm about to get off live because Kevin doesn't like me on live. And so
That's what Blue, that was Blue, remember? Blue didn't like her on live. Blue told her to stay off of live, stay off the internet telling the business. So that's who she took that shot at. Because she would not listen to Blue to save her life.
So it be just, it's like people don't be like, you gotta, it's been all like, what did I say? What did I say, Joy? Krishan Rock
like,
is a character and Blueface is a character. The mama,
thank you.
When she being the mama, she is in character. Cause you can tell the heifer be like cut. Like, let me pop out. Let me get back. Hold on. Let me come out of character real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You see her when she gets serious. You can tell she ignorant once the camera's cut off.
I be like,
You can tell that character. Everybody, she got the tattoo on her face. It's real. If that tattoo ain't no realer than anything, Karlissa wig.
Why you think she ain't been online?
Thank you. She ain't been online for a reason. And me personally,
she ain't been able to go back and get that tattoo redone yet.
Exactly. That henna tattoo. And then everybody gonna see her. Oh, we see her out with it all the time. Y'all see glimpses of Krishan. I don't see her just 24/8. When she go out in public, she's rock. She's her character. She's in it for the bad. Then when she comes back behind closed doors, she's just Krishan.
That's it.
She wipes the makeup off her face. She takes the wig off. She takes the clothes off. And she looking like something that y'all don't recognize.
Exactly.
Just like the rest of them.
And y'all probably done seen her out, but because she don't have that big ass dumb ass tattoo on the side of her face, when y'all seen her out, y'all didn't think it was her.
So probably because she didn't have her eyelashes and her wig on and everything else. Y'all didn't even know it was her. Y'all just thought it was an ordinary joke.
Exactly.
And she had the tooth filled too.
Still got the henna because I think the one she got is that what they call semi-permanent, thing, and I think it lasts for up to 6 months. So
it does. You get that done every 6 months for $100,000. Why not? Sign me up. I'll go get my baby mama right now. Just plaster right on the side of my face if they gonna pay me for it. And give me the handle. I'm on my Krishan.
I take her right here. You say what? $100,000? All right, now put it right here. Every 6 months you're gonna give me $100,000. Yeah, put it right here.
Right on, right here. For 6
months. But get the good picture though when she's smiling. Let me get the
get the good one. I want the teeth, so they really look real.
I want to smile. I want it to be able when I smile, she smile. I want it to look.
Yeah, we making the same facial expressions.
When I'm frowning, she frowning. I need us to work together for this 100,000. For this 200,000 here, we gonna work together. You hear me?
Yeah, okay. That's what Blue said. I am out. I am on your face. Let's get it. Come on.
Okay.
Maybe on the beach in the summer.
Okay. Just give it time, man. Just don't jump into it. Right. If you're not in love with her, I say no. If she's not in love with you, no. Y'all gotta be in love with each other.
That's the mother of my child, though.
Yeah, I understand that. I got baby mamas. Yeah, we're not in love. Right. You know what I mean? I wasn't in love.
Feel like you should try to stick it out for the best of the child.
Yeah.
Dang, how many baby mamas do Sterling got? Sterling got tickled. He said, I got baby mamas.
Exactly. And then that brings me back to Karlissa. Don't you ever date a man who got a son? I wonder how he at home looking at her tail right now.
This is what I'm saying. saying you talking all this stuff about Krishan, but look at you.
I
Look
think
at you.
she's mad because Krishan is her, like just now,
She
and she took she took her fame that she in right now, she take it and then she running with it. Blue had his opportunity, he took it and it was a dub.
mm,
And she had hers and she took it and it was a dub. But Krishan taking it and she's making the best of it if they let her.
and my thing is this: she was y'all meal ticket. Y'all said it. Every interview, the Jason Lee interview, Jaden said it, on several interviews. You know what I'm saying? Blue has said it. Karlissa has said it. She said she said me and my sons got degrees in what did she say? Marketing. We are marketing geniuses. We market to make money. That's what she said.
And I think that's what they doing here now, letting her take all this negative publicity and all of this. Is she goes behind closed doors and she revamps.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes time to revamp. And so her behind closed doors is gonna be a revamp, a new marketing strategy. When her and Blue come back out and appear on the scene again, it's gonna be I
Because
love you rather than I hate you.
now, okay, so remember her friend Ingrid, the one that they fell out because she was trying to get Ingrid to mess up her life, and Ingrid was down there at the church on the altar, and she had to confess her sin to the pastor and the usher board. You know that Ingrid, right? So she, D-Lo is trying to get on Love After Lockup. And so
Oh,
that it's they trying to make a show, but see the Porters, when she put the Porters on Junior's thing, that was very interesting because the Porters is supposed to be under Wax little what's that called, TV company or whatever he's trying to start, his little
you're
network.
on to something because Wack made a lot of disappear for her over the last 72 hours. He is having a lot disappear. It's going to take him a little time, but he's making it all disappear. Her charges, everything. You seen how it's all starting to go away for her.
I'm telling you, because when he
And
put
then Blue, you my wife.
huh when she
So
put the Porters up there, I'm like, okay, because the Porters was supposed to be Jaden Alexis, and that's why Karlissa is like, oh, y'all not cutting Javon out, this and this and this, because Porters was supposed to be him and Jaden Alexis getting married, getting ready to get married. That's why, remember when him and Whack 100 was on that live, when Whack 100 was telling him he needed to get the blood test that he already got. But anyways, when Whack 100 was telling him he needed to get the DNA test, and they went on live, and Whack was like, nah, you need to get Jaden back. We got this show, we got stuff we got to do. You got these contracts. Woo, woo, woo. You remember that?
right.
And see, that was for the show The Porters.
It was. And then what he did was he took the show over to, he got two entertainments he working with. He working with Zeus and this other entertainment. So what it was, remember, Krishan said out her own mouth, Wack wanted her to sign with some dude, and she said, I'm not going to mention him because I got respect for Big Homie. He cool, but I wasn't planning on dealing with Wack. So I think she went ahead and dealt with dude as long as Wack is not included. So you're going to see some things start to disappear, but Wack's still going to have his trolls.
And yeah, of course you is, so he can keep her in line. He gotta still
Yeah.
keep, he still gotta feel like he got some kind of control over her and keep her in line.
Oh, so that's why that makes sense of why can't nobody find James right. Because the big homie is Birdman.
What? I told you what? Come on, Dre.
Because remember, James Wright is tied to Tony Braxton, and Tony Braxton is tied.
You hear me?
And it disappeared, and can't nobody find that case in the system no more.
Okay, and all of a sudden it appeared. right? When she wasn't acting right, when she wasn't playing ball.
Exactly. When she wasn't playing ball, doing what?
Hmm.
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 If you
And that's why Karlissa said what she said, talking about, so what she said, me and Wack is in charge or something, like it ain't gonna go down unless me and Wack say it go down, or something she said about the little seafood spot, or something she said about that.
No, but see, then they exit her out. That's why she threw her hissy fit yesterday. Because remember, she said everybody's acting funny and weird. Remember, that came out of her mouth, and that was a real expression. That wasn't no fake, the mama, no nothing. That was Karlissa. She said everybody, that live yesterday was just her. It wasn't no acting. She said everybody's acting weird because Krishan released the fact that they just opened the grand opening for the restaurant. Blue did it. All his whole team did it. So she wasn't included. So all this stuff that she thought she was going to be included on was only under the pretenses that Krishan didn't sign. Once she signed on the dotted line and they just keep it on the hush hush, then Karlissa got exit out. Wack got exit out because I ain't heard nothing from him speaking on nothing.
And then remember, Krishan was like, remember when she went live right before she got that dumbass tattoo on her face, and she was like, "We're about to do a show. We're about to feel Crazy in Love 3."
Yep.
Called The Porters.
Exactly. So therefore, they couldn't use the Crazy in Love 3 because that was tied to Zeus.
Yep.
And she didn't want to do business with Zeus because the Zeus wouldn't pay her, and they keep Taseki on. So therefore, she wanted to go a whole nother route.
Mm-hmm.
So the big homie is Birdman, and Wack. Okay, that makes perfect sense now.
Yeah, and that's who Wack work up under Birdman.
Exactly. And so he like, oh no, I don't. Yes, you do. So therefore,
yes, you do. He work up under Birdman.
She didn't want to be signed to Wack. She don't want to be signed to him, and so therefore she did business with Big Homie. Big Homie made it disappear because Birdman don't give a fuck. Business is business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So he made everything disappear for her. I was like, wow, all them charges turned around. They were saying this is a court order, 30 days. All this crap just a couple of days ago. Now all of a sudden, what did she do? And now it makes sense of what she did.
Because
she signed on the dotted line.
She signed on the dotted line. See, before long as when she was not signed, see, she the meal ticket. But Wack couldn't get his claws into her, and he still don't have his.
He still don't. She doing business with Big Homie because, like she said, I got respect for him.
Mm-hmm.
She not gonna tell who he is.
We know. I know who you.
I know who he is now that she just said it because Wack 100 is only tied to one big nigga.
Okay.
So if you know, then you know. So that makes perfect sense for her. So you're gonna hear some slander, but you ain't gonna hear as much as you did. They gonna turn it around for her.
Mm-hmm.
So Blue had to play ball. Now you wife, and now the show gonna come out, and he can come home.
I appreciate. Why you think that nigga said he appreciate her? Why?
Because he get to come home. Because he get to come home now. He get to come home now. As long as she went. Oh my goodness.
Come on. Why you think he said? Come on, y'all. See, that's what I'm saying. The content.
Oh my god.
Right? They be in the park, but they don't be at the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to start to use your head in common sense, and
you got to.
Oh my goodness.
That's why I said it's a character. It's like, the game of Clue.
Right. It's like a Clue game, like that one game where you got to find out who killed who.
Yes. It's the. You know what I'm saying? It's Clue.
Yeah, you got to find out what's what, and it's like now that you putting the pieces together, now you starting to get the picture. You like, oh, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling you.
So no wonder Wack been mad because if Wack get exit out the picture, oh wow.
Mm-hmm. But see, as long as this is the thing, he ain't gonna have no ties to Krishan. But as long as Krishan play ball with Big Homie, Blue gonna make money.
Exactly, and he not.
And that's the thing. As long as Blue making money, he gonna make money. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. No, big homie want the money back that he invested. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying from the beginning. So
yeah.
therefore, if you went and got the money out of both parties, then it's a double win.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why. Okay. So no wonder Tamar was trying to party with.
Come on
Oh, so
now.
they been doing this.
Come
So
on.
everybody that was around. Oh my lord.
Come on now.
Because it
Look,
went.
too.
Oh wow. If you.
Okay. You better come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Look at the interviews and the shows. They all time.
Come
Oh wow.
on. Because why? Listen, even when Tamar had to defend herself or defend Tony against Krishan, she was so humble about it, about Krishan.
She sure was. She still apologized to her first before she even apologized to anybody else. Wow. That is crazy. It's like, wait a minute. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And then you got the little troll pages now. They
So
went.
no wonder why Blue was getting the brunt of the issue he was getting at the end, because he was really the problem, that he couldn't tie the shoes together, if you get what I'm saying.
You better tell it. You better tell it. He was
So
having.
he had to get his punishment until the shoes got tied.
That's it.
So now the shoe is tied. Everything. Oh my dude.
Now the doors will open, and oh, what black?
Out flows the golden treasure. He's going back to Narnia. Nah, let me know.
But see, he got to come out and play ball too.
Because if he does, no, they sent a message to him, because at first she was willing to play ball, Blue wasn't. So therefore, they had to start spanking his hands.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, you don't want to play ball? How about this? Sit down.
Mm-hmm.
And she like, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just his baby mama. I'm just this. And then they like, oh, you not playing ball neither? How about we just take him and sit you down too?
Mm-hmm.
Little homie gonna ride with us for a little bit.
You see how hard they went on Krishan. When I
Yeah.
say like they went so hard on that girl, I was like,
damn. I was like, it was nothing I could say. I wasn't saying nothing.
I wish I could have called her and been like, damn, baby, just cry. Just
okay,
cry.
please. I want to cry with you. Shit, get Junior. We all gonna cry with a bottle.
Yeah, we all gonna cry. God dang, they like,
call up your fan base and we all gonna go live and cry together, damn it, because we hurt for you. Shit.
God dang, because I'm like, sis, they getting you. They got
what did she do? She ain't even saying what y'all saying. She said y'all cropping pictures, scoping videos.
Got the baby looking like whatever. I'm like,
then spreading his eyes apart. How did y'all do that?
I'm like, I just seen the baby live and it didn't look like that.
It didn't. I could have sworn his eyes was perfectly normal.
Yes, and I'm like, okay, I'm comparing pictures. I'm like,
well, maybe I was smoking too much.
Yeah, that's what I said. Shit, maybe I need to put down the. Maybe I
need to put it on down, because this right here won't down right.
Maybe I need to put down the earth, because this ain't looking right to me.
This don't look right to me. I know it's early morning. Wait a minute. Where are my glasses? I'll never put these on. I gotta get it right. I swear I wasn't seeing this.
Letting people just drag that baby. You know what I'm saying? And then Karlissa, instead of you being out here acting like you want to be a part of the brand, be a part of the money, and being like, even if you don't like the girl, you still, that's your grandbaby.
I would have been like, I'm blocking you, talking about my grandbaby. She should have been blocking people.
You've seen the DNA test, so you know it's your grandbaby. Remember she said that a long time ago? Now all of a sudden you don't know.
No, she said she knows, but Blue don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said she claiming them, but Blue not claiming them. Her and the daddy claiming them, but she not claiming them. But like I said, Blue
But he
is
went and
in
stole them at 4:00 in the morning. And
because he was getting the messages from Wack that remember Wack was saying back then that he gonna have to sit down and do a year. And I'm like, for what? What did he do? He ain't even did nothing at this point. He ain't touched nobody. He ain't laid a hand on Krishan, Jaden, nobody. That was like October, November. I'm like, what did he do? He wasn't playing ball.
he couldn't get Krishan to act right.
No, she wanted to act right, but she wanted to act right with a certain stipulation. And it didn't include Jaden. So he was like, you know what?
But
I
Jaden didn't
can't
want to
do
be
it.
included anyway, Dre, because Jaden been with Jocelyn for over 2 years.
But from what Karlissa said,
that girl was at the baby shower of Journey and everything. That girl been around. They
so
got,
what I'm thinking is it was more like Karlissa versus Wack and Krishan.
and then you got to remember what's the name? Triple Red or whatever his name is. He, who K Suave and them is under, he was out with Blueface and all them too. They was all hanging out in the club together in the whole section together. Krishan, Triple Red, all of them. It's all been a big.
But see, she said that Triple Red. She said Triple Red wanted to work with her after that, but Blue said no. He was scared that she was going to probably choose Trippy Red over him. And so I was like, oh, okay, well. And then what makes more sense is that K Suave is tied to Wack, which is making him make Blue act right. He knew who to pull out to make Blue act right, to do what he wanted him to do.
But
I was like, wow.
He also tied to Triple Red too.
Yeah, K Suave signed to him. Yeah. And how ironic now that K Suave and a stalker girl is together. They're a couple. How ironic is that? But he didn't know who she was.
Because it's always been a game.
I said, okay, so that was just to make him act right. And make her play ball.
You said 3 Finger.
Everybody that's coming in knew.
J Dig Oakland. What? Oh, the song. Nah, K is messy. Who is K? K Suave? Who is K?
I think that's K or Karlissa. K Suave or Karlissa.
I don't know. But okay, let's watch a little bit more.
Try.
You can.
All right.
Try. Yeah, try as long as you can.
And we actually be cool, you know what I'm saying? We actually do kind of get a rhythm every now and then. We have our problems, we fuss and we fight, but every now and then we hit a rhythm and stuff will be cool. So we'll see.
We'll see, man. You got my blessing, man. I mean, you got,
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. You good, man.
You go ahead and get up in here, man.
All right, man.
Wish me luck.
Yeah, good luck, man. God bless you.
Oh, shit, the rock. Tell my mama I said what's up.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want to. Come on, let's go. There's no point in looking. Hi.
All right.
Good.
Trying to look for some rings.
For some rings?
Yeah.
Perfect. They're gonna be right over here.
So it's probably gonna be like what, a full it's probably gonna be a full wedding band because they're technically already married, but they didn't actually get to like do the whole thing. So he wants the whole like set to like.
The set? Okay, I'm gonna take it over.
Okay.
Now, who told her to? He just said he was looking for some dang on rings. He didn't tell you to tell his whole damn business.
That's her problem now.
They already married, but they never got to do the whole thing. Like, who told? Like, you talk too much, Karlissa. You be telling too much. You know what I'm saying? And people be like, it's because my mama a Leo. And I love me a good Leo. My mama a Leo. You know what I'm saying? Karlissa is team too much. Too much. She be going too far. Too far. Did the lady even ask her that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Because I thought maybe I missed it. She get on my nerves.
She get on mine too. It's like, what? You still feed me? I'm the
So the
star.
engagement and the band for the men.
Do you have something a little nicer?
This is how we have for the tree. And we do have separate bands for men, and then we do have the separate ones for women.
Okay.
You have anything that's princess cut?
Yeah, those are gonna be better.
Oh, is that what she likes?
That's what I keep hearing her say is princess cut.
So I do
Oh,
have,
see, you're paying attention. That's good, right?
So I do have this one right here, and I do have
How much is the ring? Is what I want to know.
this
That's
one right
pretty
here.
too.
I do have more on that side, but those are gonna be left.
Do you have the male and female with the princess cut?
What the princess
Like
cut
what
for men?
matching?
No.
No.
So they do come in separate bands.
Princess cut for men, right?
No, I was saying like a with one that matches the band,
Oh,
like the same design.
But we can always find like something in white gold that will match her ring.
Okay.
I honestly don't see anything that
I do
I.
have more on that
Okay,
side.
let me look over there because this. Say it again.
Those are gonna be lap.
What's that mean?
Lab grown like
they're
that.
created in a lap instead of.
They're not real diamonds. Well, they're real diamonds.
They're
They're
real
just
diamonds, but they're created in a lap.
yeah, through a chemical process probably. Or something.
Oh no. No. No.
I do have options.
They have.
Wait a minute. Are they at the swap meet?
I was looking at the store. I said, "Well, they at the mall? Where is they?"
What mall is this? That look like the swap shop down in Miami, Fort Lauderdale.
Hey, where's y'all at? Like, I think they stopped at a little boutique off of Beverly Hills. Like one of them little boutiques.
That's the way that look like that gypsy looking boutique. That and they ain't talking about them little rings, talking about some this only the rings they got. That ain't
Oh no, that ain't Beverly Hills. You know how Karlissa trying to say when she stay in Beverly Hills, let her tell it.
Child, that wasn't no dang on Beverly Hills she was shopping in. Ain't no way.
She went to downtown Oakland, California. Okay. You know, that's where they at.
They have lab made diamonds. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you better not get you no lab made now.
These the lab diamonds?
The lab diamonds? She gonna get you if you get a lab rat.
You think so? That's a bad omen?
It's not a good look. I mean, you see how they did John and Jaden's ring, okay?
Man.
You see how they did John and Jaden's ring, okay? You don't.
The ring you got you got dogged up under the bus around the corner, down the block, on the next state line about that ring. The ring you challenged your husband about, he wanted to fight your husband. That ring. Why she had to bring up Jada's ring? That Karlissa, she just cannot let them live, can she? She is just that Karlissa.
I want to be on the internet like not popping out, but you see how he tried to put my ring on there. You wanted to be able to pop out, okay? I don't care if you got to spend 10, 20 bands.
I will come point me to the pop
out. Might have
out.
to spend 20
Look
bands.
at his face. I ain't spending that.
Make your payments on
no, I want to see what they look like.
You going to look at the lab diamonds, Drake?
I mean, they look nice if they look nice.
We are not buying no lab diamonds.
How would anybody know?
Let me see what a lab
diamond
looks like.
Is there a way that anybody can know if they're lab?
They will test if you take you to whatever you want to take it. They will test as diamonds because the tester will tell you that it's a diamond. But we do let you guys know that it's a lab grown since it is a lab grown.
What is the difference? Are there any differences? Can you tell at all?
So those they do take like a month to 2 months to be created.
That look like Jaden ring right there.
The real ones do take a million years to create. So that's the only difference between them. But they do like the same. They have the same.
Why she got to make everything about Jaden and Blueface, like in Krishan? That looked like Jaden ring right there. He was like, no, it don't.
He wants them to clean her show so bad that she includes them even when they're not even on her show.
Man, she says their name the whole show. The whole show. Like, I feel like you're 3 seasons in, sis. You've been doing this for when she started her show back in September.
I thought it was August.
Back then.
Yeah.
Doing this for this long, you're this far in. This is your 3rd season in. You do not have to keep bringing them up to be relevant. You don't. Like, it doesn't make
That's her claim to fame. That's her claim to fame, and she feels like
you got the fame. So why you even? You know what I'm saying? We gonna watch to the 30-minute mark, y'all, and then we gonna give our last little bit of how we feel, and then we gonna get up out of here. Okay? So,
Brightening itself up.
What you think? The lab diamonds is busting, huh?
Absolutely not.
No, they ain't gonna pass it.
No.
All right,
It looked dark. It looked a little cloudy. It looked like it's been cloud seeded.
You got anything with like a special memory connected to it or something like?
No, let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. No offense. I just wanted to be. I wanted to be like.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Looking for it, but this is all we have.
You ain't about to have me looking crazy. Your wife like. Come on.
I can always order you something that if you bring me a picture, and then we have something similar to what you're looking for. But this is how
I'm still stuck on it. Might be lab ratted.
You got something like this, but like with a princess cut in the middle, like how this one
Like
is.
I said, we can order because I don't have it in store. But this is how we have it in store.
That one is cool. Yeah. With like the little princess cut in the middle. Why are you looking at me like that? Why are you looking at me like that?
I mean, it just needs to at minimum be 2 carats.
Okay. This look bad. This one's buzzing.
Yeah, at least
no,
minimum
not this
2 carats.
One I'm talking about just switch it out with a diamond in the middle.
Boy.
So just the frame, just that frame, not the actual.
Dude, you need to just
Now, why is she trying to tell Dre? Dre ain't got no 2 carat money. Dre says.
She probably was gonna buy it. I think she's gonna buy it.
Trey said, I'll give her Cuban zirconia. As long as it shine, would they be able to tell? Dre said, long as don't nobody know, she can get a goddamn on cubic zirconia for all I care. Long as don't nobody know about it. Boy,
You're not gonna be able to build going to the lab and build it. It's just like it has to, like, you know what I mean?
These ain't the lab diamonds though.
I know, but those is not 2 carats though.
Oh, okay.
I know diamonds. Okay,
okay.
That's all one thing I know, baby.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, I know diamonds. So we doing this, huh?
I mean, I guess so.
I'm so proud of you. You know, he who finds a wife finds a good thing.
All right. I mean, hopefully it turns out good. You know, half of marriages end in divorce.
I know, but why do you men always think so negatively? Like, you have to try to keep the energy positive. If you go in positive, you'll get positive results. But if you go in stressed and worried and scared, you know.
I just know we got a rough past. I don't know if we'll be able to get over it.
Yeah, I mean, the odds are definitely against you, but I've seen you overcome a lot of stuff. You know, if you could do 13 years in prison.
Don't do that, Mom.
You could do 13 years
Don't do that. Don't
trying
do that.
to fix a marriage.
Don't try to make it seem like, because a marriage ain't easy, bro. And it's just
not.
my feelings,
But I'm
you know?
saying if you could manage that. All right. No, okay, I'll
Why does she always try to like play on her kids' like issues? If you could do 13 years in prison, you can do a marriage. You can do that's the problem. He did 13 years in prison. He didn't get out until he was damn near 30 years old. He did his whole 20s in prison, incarcerated. He did that. That man don't know. He barely know how to love himself. He got a whole bunch of issues he need to deal with. Instead of you being a mother and telling him the truth and being like, bro, you really, you need to heal. You got a lot of healing you need to do, whatever. You don't want to do that. You just, she get on my nerves. She get on my nerves.
I think it's more so that she needs to tell him he needs counseling. You and your wife should go to counseling if y'all going, go because you married.
Sterling told him that though. Mr. Sterling told him that. And instead of you coming behind Mr. Sterling being like, this is really important, y'all should go. But shoot, Mr. Sterling told him and her that him and her needed to go to counseling.
That nigga said,
he said, we both need to, we need to go to counseling. And she's talking about something, I want to go, but I don't got time. He said, you need to make time. Mr. Sterling said, we ain't gonna make it. If we don't go to counseling, we ain't gonna make it. That's what Mr. Sterling said. And she still don't get it. She just still don't get it. I think Karlissa a little slow. Mm-hmm.
I think she's going to losing her husband, or either it's going to be her. She's going to lose her husband because of what she's doing, and she's going to lose a couple relationships with a few of her kids. And then she'll wake up and see that she did wrong. Junior be about 7 when she realizes it, but until then,
you got mad at your friend because she didn't want to play the role as your ex lesbian lover. Why she just couldn't be your friend?
Right, and she wanted her to bash Krishan, and she wouldn't do it. So
yeah.
So then she starts saying, "Well, she slept with him too." She what's her son name again? She slept with him too, and she don't know who Junior daddy is. And this, that, and that, and that, and this. I said, "Oh, Karlissa, you is really angry."
But the day you talking about, you went over there the day you forgot the paternity test. So
wow.
You said you got a paternity test from Zeus too, a copy of the paternity test. So you said that, Karlissa. So you be forgetting the lies you tell.
Yeah, did you remember her dreams that she was having? But she wasn't telling nobody that they told her what the sex and the DNA of the baby was and everything before Krishan released it to the public. She was releasing the information that Zeus gave her.
Yes. Saying it was in her dream.
In her dreams, yeah. And it was Krishan nightmares.
In my dream, I'm gonna have the DNA. It's gonna be it's his baby because I've been dreaming about it. And God don't show me no baby that don't belong to me. He showed me all my babies that belong to me. That's how I know they belong to me, y'all. Yeah.
And I was there when Jaden and John made Journey. I was downstairs. Oh, so you remember the exact thing. So what happened was the eggs gave you a phone call and said, it's going in. It's going down. No. Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you just downstairs listen to your son just get it in.
She's sick. She makes herself, it makes her worse and worse. People just listen to her do the bashing, so they just waiting until she start bashing somebody, and then they just go and record that and report that. They don't just listen to the shenanigans that come out at the things she utter out of her face. She needs help. She need an SSI check.
She might get one. Should Mr. Sterling get a veterans check too? She might get an SSI check. Shoot.
She talking about she 52. She's 62. Let's get it straight, Karlissa.
Okay, don't be making our 50s look like that. Don't be making 50 look like that, Karlissa. It ain't cute.
All right.
I don't know, man. It's something I need to tell you.
You look more stressed than happy about this.
I mean, 'cause I just don't know if I'm making the right decision. I mean, I want to, but I just don't know, like where she at. You know, like I said, being that I caused a lot of damage in the beginning, and sometimes
cheating is a lot of damage.
But I mean, like the past is the past because we both got issues. Like to be honest, she cheated first.
That's very true. If you do,
You know what I'm
if you forgive somebody, you have to.
Now that cheating, they talking about, they talking about Marsh, right? Talking about when he was in a relationship with Marsh. Okay. Let's see. I'm surprised she ain't name dropper.
But I think he kind of fell for Marsh in a way because once Marsh said how she felt about him, this was a little bit after Junior was born, how she felt about him, and he said that he didn't know she felt that way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He had felt for Marsh. He was feeling Marsh. You know what I'm saying?
He still is.
When him and Marsh, broke ties or whatever, that's another thing that kind of caused a rift between him and Blue, and then Blue took Rashawn as an artist from right up under him. You know what I'm saying? So it's dirty. It's a dirty dog game they play. I'm telling you.
Ooh, Blue ain't slick. He put Marsh in his face so he could steal Krishan. That is dirty.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That is dirty. That's dashiki. Stay dirty.
You already know, just nasty with it.
Wholeheartedly forgive them.
Exactly.
And I don't think you guys were capable of doing that either.
I don't think she's capable. I forgive. She the one still bringing up stuff from 2 years ago because that's all she got. You know. Thank you.
I'll be back. I'll be back to take your order.
Well, it's a happy beginnings. New beginnings.
You can't toast with water, right? Cheers. What's up? Thanks, Mom.
So Janice and I are going to try to find some dresses to kind of pull all this stuff together, because I feel like when you kind of get into the mood, and then maybe we can get her to go hang out with us to get some dresses. If you do your best, it'll all work out.
Right.
And if you just can't take it, and you guys get to the point where you are, physical, or just be done with it,
That's easier said than done.
It is, but you have to protect yourself out here. You have to protect yourself,
especially
out here.
with these women.
Yeah, you have to protect yourself. And being that
I mean, I have my wrongs too. I just wish we could fix it at this point. Like I said, I have my wrongs. She had her wrongs. But it's just like I'm trying to stop. I just feel like she's not gonna stop now.
Yeah, because once a woman's fed up, it ain't nothing you can do about it.
Don't say that.
Did she just start playing R. Kelly when a woman's fed up?
Yes, she did. And why did she give him that advice? My mama never gave me that advice. She never been married, and she never gave me that advice. Like she said, if you ever marry a woman and you just can't do it, you guys go see counseling before you because it's for better or for worse. Like your wedding vows is real, so for better or for worse, it ain't gonna always be better.
It's a verbal contract. You know what I'm saying? You're making a verbal contract with somebody. Your word is your bond, and you are doing that in front of witnesses and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's marriage is.
It's a serious thing, and for you to tell your son if you can't do it, just don't do it. It just behooves you.
If it gets physical, just leave it there. He like, it's easier said than done.
Right, like just because you on your third husband, don't mean everybody want to marry 3 people, Mom.
And he like, if she jump on me, I'm gonna fight back.
Right, like we're gonna be in here just fighting for better or for worse.
For better or for worse, somebody gotta come out on top.
He said, "It's a death do us part."
Oh my. That dang on Karlissa. And she really thinks she gives good advice.
She do, and then you see how she treat her husband, making it seem like he treat her that way. And it's like, Karlissa, you finna lose him too. You finna
But
be
we
on husband number 5 out here.
Exactly. And you out here lying, talking about some y'all been married 12 years, and this stuff said y'all only been married 8.
Where's the 4-year gap? We was dating for 4 years. You was his mistress for 4 years. You said it yourself. You said he was married and you stayed his friend. You probably was even friends with his wife. You backdoing people.
Eating that Sunday dinner, chinning in the grinning, talking about this some good chicken.
And I'm so proud of y'all for staying together for so long.
Yeah. Ooh, she fry that chicken, she stirred.
Yeah, you know you got a good wife over there. You know you ain't gonna lose her.
Ooh, I wish I had a husband like him.
Because Blue ain't gonna backdoor his brother for no reason. You can tell his brother had some type of something for Krishan. I'm like, why is he so angry with her? What did she do to him? It was more than just being your artist. You started to like her.
Yeah, and so he was like, hold on. You know what
Blue
I'm
was
saying?
like, this is my artist.
No, Blue was like, hold on. Nah, I like this one. You can't have this one. So you can have her friend, though. You want her friend? And that's how him and Marsh hooked up.
Yeah, the same thing he did with K-Swa. He like, hold on.
Hold up.
Look, I was over here making Journey, on the journey real quick, but I'm back. Move over.
Mm-hmm.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
I got it from him.
That's how he do it every time.
And Karlissa don't make it seem like Blue a backdoor dirty dog. She wouldn't say nothing about that. Nothing.
Man, just dirty, just nasty with it. But we look, okay, and I be telling people, I was like, you got to watch him and Jaden's body language. Jaden do not like men. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, she might want her a little peanut wiener.
Mm-hmm.
And she call up her baby daddy and be like, whatever. But what man shows you going into a hotel with your woman and y'all got a vibrator sitting there?
And he's singing to it. And what man is comfortable with putting that? Never mind. It's just a bunch of strange things going on that I think she accepts from him. Krishan was having a hard time with it.
Yeah, Krishan probably was like, what?
No, you're not finna sing to no ding ring, okay? You put it down.
Like, no, Blue.
Blue. You're not going to. You're not going
to. Blue, that's weird, bro. That's really
so that explains why he leaked his own son's private area. He has a fetishist with areas.
I believe Wack leaked that.
I heard that Jaden did. And I believe she did it. Because she was hot as fisheries right there.
Because he just went on and took the blame for it and was like,
well,
I wanted her to get medical help for him. That's why I did it.
Just like he took the blame for the fan and that Jaden was supposed to be sitting where he's sitting right now. But unfortunately, she's not.
And it's because of her and Krishan. Because he grabbed the phone from the girl that recorded Krishan slapping her.
Well, he wasn't supposed to be back down there. Remember? Whatever happened to that? Whatever happened to that probation?
Because Black told him don't go nowhere. He can't even get a jaywalking ticket. And Krishan was like, I want to go perform, Blue. And he was like, okay. And he went and she talked him into going so she could perform. I said, did he perform too?
No. That's not how that went. Krishan was at the sneaker store. Remember? She was pregnant at the sneaker store. And Blue was calling her while she was at the sneaker store. And she showed the phone of who was calling her. And he told her he missed his beat on Crip. So come down to where he was, which was Vegas. He was already down there.
He sure is right. You sure? That is when she went down there.
Yeah, so that was on Blue because he went with Schoolyard Crip. It didn't have nothing with her saying nothing about your daddy Whack and everything Whack was saying. Whack keep forgetting that this is the internet. We don't forget. You
You
know,
know, we can go pull some proof. We can go
we can pull the receipts now, Whack. Don't make us pull these receipts on you, crater face. Somebody to burn the shit out of him.
That's all of that. He don't drink no water. Shit.
That's he too angry about Blue.
He too worried about Blue.
He's stressing over Blue.
Is Blue your only artist? Is that your only money maker?
No, he got Ray J. He had the game, and it was one more person, Tiger. And then he had to beg. Wait a minute, let's not forget when his Birdman came on live on his own clubhouse and checked him for. This was about last month. This happened. He checked him on his show, and he was like, he had Birdman begging him for an artist for Blue. That's where that left, right, let me see you do it. That's where that song came from. He begged him for that feature. He told Birdman. Birdman told him if he said something else about any one of his people, he was gonna be ugly. He was like, "All right, well, since you want me to bow down to you and kiss your so and so, can I at least get a feature for my artist?" And that's when Lou ended up on that song. But of course, the video of that conversation just came out about a month or so ago.
Begging booty so.
Begging. That makes sense. It all makes sense now. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm. You gotta, sometimes you just gotta sit and think logically and start putting the pieces of the puzzle together. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the pieces be there, but people don't take time to put the pieces of the puzzle together. They just be. This is, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say this. When people say stuff, I'll be like, first of all, keep that baby out of it. He ain't do nothing. He don't even know what's going on. All he, he's sitting in his mama lap playing with his fingers. He don't know what's going on.
And he don't care about y'all.
Exactly. Second of all, we don't know how she is as a mother off the internet. We don't know.
That's true. That's true.
Who be in the house with her?
The daddy.
Who currently be in the house with her that can actually be like, she don't change him. His pamper was pissy. She didn't feed him. Nobody knows. She was like, he's so spoiled. Like, he needs me to be, like holding him. She was like, oh my God, he's so spoiled. She was like, he likes my singing. He's the only one that likes my singing. Like, you don't know what that girl and that baby be doing.
And you could tell what she does with her child off alive. Just listen to where he cries. It's like a I don't want to compare her to a dog, but cats do this too. When they hear their baby, they don't care how far they is. They get their ears just like satellite dishes. Where is it? What's wrong? Let me look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you okay for a split second? You okay just to holler a second? Ain't nothing wrong with a baby hollering. Ain't nobody finna pick up no baby every time. I know I ain't. So you call people on me all you want.
She probably ain't gonna let him cry because she was a young mom. He had that hernia, and so she's like, oh, they be like, oh, old people be like, you don't let him cry because that hernia. So her whole mind is, I'm not gonna let him cry. Like, you know what I'm saying? That baby probably ain't had a good cry since he been on this earth.
And everybody want to diagnose him and compare him to other babies that's crying. What if he grow up and he just got a soft voice?
And what if the fact that he has to grow up and see this nasty internet and what they have said about him as when he was a baby. That's the sad part.
Yeah. But see, I hope Blue get out and change it though.
I don't care if you said stuff that you feel or you thought or this is your opinion. Saying something negative towards you can say whatever you want to say about Krishan. She's an adult. She can take it. You know what I'm saying? And then some of that I feel like they shouldn't say about that girl because she do have a checker past. And you guys have to realize she was, not only did she come from very humble beginnings, you know what I'm saying? But not only that, she went through the foster care system. She went back with her family. She was with her family. She was misplaced. She was running track. Track was her way out. That was her way. She was good at that. She went to the gladiator show. She won $10,000. She decided to come out to LA to try to get herself together, try to start her life, go to school, run track at school. Then the pandemic hit. Now I need to make some money. What I'm gonna do? Oh, Blue Girls Club. I always wanted to go and be on the show. Go to Blue Girls. She was the youngest person on the show.
Can I butt in right here because I want to stop right here. Let's back it up to where you said she was on the show. Yeah, let's enter Karlissa into this picture. Karlissa says she been following her since that show. Then she started doing her due diligence on Krishan and checking out her past, which was she had a checker past, and she was tracked and she went to college and she said, yeah, she want her. Karlissa said that they've been plotting and praying on her. And that's when she said she was the bag and we've been plotting and praying.
They said it. They said it, Dre. They said she was the $1 million ticket.
Yep.
That was their words.
Since that show that she won the $10,000 on, they've been eyeballing her since then.
Yes.
So that tells me they were waiting on her. They even probably sent her out an invite to the show to get on the show, but ain't nobody gonna say we invited the $1 million ticket onto the show.
Did you see her audition tape?
Exactly. Yep.
They be like, would you see if he my man? If he's my, she wasn't even 21. She wasn't even supposed to be drinking.
Nope. And he invited her on the show. He was attracted to her from day one. He said that she wasn't even in his face. She wasn't none of that. Karlissa got in Jaden's ear because she seen how Lou was reacting to this girl like he ain't never reacted to a woman before, and how interested he was in her. And every mama know their child, and she knew she was going to be a problem. She was going to turn Blue against her, and this is the girl that she did not want Blue with.
Yep.
Any other dingbat girl that loved Blue and he knew that she was just nothing but a groupie could have him because he wasn't going to believe nothing she said. But the moment that he seen Krishan and she was showing him she wasn't interested, she just wanted to be a part of the show to make some money.
Yep.
And he was interested in her. She was like, man, this is going to be a problem. I can't have her.
He chose her and Mighty Lachey. They were supposed to be Blues Angels, remember?
Yeah.
And then it's like it was something about her, and it was the fact that she had never had nobody like really give her what she needed like Blue, that she fell in love with Blue.
And he fell in love with her. They healed each other when they were broken. And nobody in the world couldn't accept that. And you seen how happy they was and how in love they was, they couldn't accept it. So therefore, they had to send Wack in because Wack like, you gonna give me my money back? You gonna continue to make this money out here with her and not pay due? And then
the money. See, Jaden making the money to help Wack. You know what I'm saying? Because Jaden. But see, and that's crazy too because Milk Music is in Jaden's name.
That's why he didn't mind if Jaden left at the end. Wack didn't because Blue gypped him again. Blue was sitting down for his own behavior in all of this because Blue did the same thing that he was doing with Krishan with Jaden and Wack. Remember when Wack on the show when he was like, we need to get in the studio once they came back from the hospital? He was like, we need to get in the studio. I hope to see you there tonight by yourself. He was like, because the label calling me and getting on me. In other words, Birdman is up and around the corner. So we need to make some money. It all makes sense now that everybody in trouble.
Don't it? And they like, oh, okay. because she paid that fine. If you look at the Oklahoma paperwork, she owed Oklahoma $97.50. That's what
Right.
she owed them. And so
Exactly.
she, you know what I'm saying? People like, oh, this. I'm like, you think they're not gonna sit her down for no $97.50? And what they gonna do is put her on. She can be on a house arrest for 30 days. Oklahoma, they is child. Oklahoma ain't about to be bothered with no Krishan.
But see, they wanted her attention for a reason.
Because it's like,
And the only way,
yeah, you think I'm playing with you? Let me pull this bench. Because he kept saying it even before then. First, he was like, I'm going to kick her out the house. Remember why I kept on saying he was going to kick her out the house? Because the house is in his name. And she got to go.
right.
But you ain't hear nothing from her. You really think that Blue was going to let you kick that girl out that house? And
No.
let her be
You
free
know,
for
she came out. She did come out. She did. She said you fat this and this and this and that and that and this. And then that's when James Wright situation came back up. And that's when the Oklahoma situation arose and all these other charges that from these other places start slapping in and lawsuits and this and that. And now all of it's starting to disappear.
And then remember on the jail call, she did say to Blue, she said, I thought you was going to call me yesterday so we can talk about what we going to do. And then he said, hey, I'm going to call you on your phone. Like, shut the hell up. You talking too much. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Oh, so yeah, okay. I see what's gonna go on. And then once this happened, all everything gonna disappear once they done with the Porter show. As long as they keep the Porter show going, everything should be hunky dory for them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should have just played the love theme from the beginning. They would have been the bag right now. They would have been the ideal relationship.
Yeah.
But everybody really gonna be mad if Krishan pop out pregnant and she doing the DDG and Haley on us.
Hmm.
Now that's gonna be a story for the Porters. But what do I know?
Because she said she's supposed to be sitting down until he get out.
And they gonna do it the right way, and they gonna have another baby.
He said he wanted 10 kids.
Yep.
And Jaden
See, she said,
want no more kids.
exactly. So that it makes sense of why she disappeared right before New Year, so her and Blue can go make a baby. And they got the baby. They got enough money to just get her inserted if it wasn't working. They're trying to do anything for Blue.
Anything for Blue.
And I think he'll do anything for her. Me personally, he just be trying to put on the front for the fans.
And see, what people don't have to realize too, y'all are listening to a sober Blue, a sober Jonathan.
That's appreciating her, as he should, for everything she's did, and he appreciates the fans.
He didn't say it all loud like she said it. He was just like, I miss you, I love you. And then she was like, oh, she was like, I miss you too. I miss you. I love you. And then he was like, I appreciate you. And she was like, I appreciate you too. I'm like, because now his ass is home because she was holding Blue ass in jail. And so they was like, oh, you're not gonna let him go, bitch. Okay, here we go.
Right. Like, I appreciate you. Thank you for finally doing this. You can't think of not letting me go home. I've been released over 2 or 3 weeks ago.
They talking about they gonna send me to Vegas if I don't cool. Come on, bro. Come on, baby.
Right, come on. And she talking about 4 years in Vegas.
Like, well, and then he like, okay, well, watch this then. I'm gonna have them revoke your I'm gonna have them get you a warrant. Because the warrant was filed by, and then next to the thing it was like code X. I was like, let me figure out. I gotta do some more research and know what a code X is.
Right, that's what I said. I said my granddaddy was a chairman, and I ain't never heard of a code X. Does that mean optional?
Yeah, I'm like,
Exception,
what do code
but
X?
exception,
What does code X?
exception.
Hmm. Yeah, it's interesting.
That's what I said. I said, you know what? This is gonna turn out to either be a shit show or Krishan gonna do some magical things, and that's exactly what she did. Some magical things. Because a lot of people were trying to get her. First, it was Gotti when he was singing her name and his songs, and then somebody named another song. I need a rock, 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 and I'm like, what?
Mm,
Why they
They
a
they
push
been
there?
and I'm like, you know what, y'all? And it was one thing I can say. One thing they're gonna have to say about her. She a strong as you know what I'm saying. Like,
Right.
man, she
Everybody that
earned
crossed
that
her.
name Rock. She earned that name Rock for the simple fact is she done been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is this: people are going off on her, but then it's her life, her choices. Like, you know
Exactly.
what I'm saying? Like, you can't like just because you don't make them type of choices. That's how, it's you know how many rocks are out here in the world.
Exactly. It's a bunch of them. We make Christian rock decisions all day, and we grown,
And we grown.
like super grown. I know I probably made one last week, and I'm still pissed at myself about it.
When you go
I
out
bet it. Look, I bet it on the Super Bowl, knowing I shouldn't.
there, exactly. Or when you go out there and spend unnecessary money that you know you really ain't got. You know what I'm saying? But you trying to live life. When you go out and buy a Bentley and you know you really ain't, you
Right.
when you go out and you buy a house out of your league and now you gotta hustle to make sure you gotta keep it right. You know what I'm saying? And like I keep continually tell people when we get through our minds and in our head that Krishan Rock is a character. That's why I remember when she went on the Cam Newton and Cam was like, I want to talk to Eugenia. I want to talk to Chris. That's who. And when he asked to talk to her, that real, and she got to talking about her family and everything, she was like, even when Krishan Rock tried to surface, he was like, no, let me keep Eugenia right there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was
That's why I'm
different.
like, wait a minute. Well,
Mm.
how did he get her to sit down? And you can see that she's a kid at
Yeah,
heart. She never had a chance to just be that.
when COVID hit, she was what, 19? Just turning 20?
Right. And before then, she never had a chance just to be a happy kid. And when you see her happy, she is just happy. Nothing is tearing that happiness apart. But when she has to defend herself, that's when her alter ego rock come into part. And then don't nobody want to party with her.
Because that's the strong person. Rock is her strength. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And she be like, but then Krishan is a dang old crybaby. You know what I'm saying? So she got Krishan the crybaby, and then she got Rock the strength. And she's mentally probably about 1920.
Right,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest. And people were like, "Well, I was 19, and yeah, but you didn't live in the world of the internet probably then. You didn't have, it's a lot of factors, man. She has a lot of factors. And by me, I used to work with youth, teenagers, young youth. I used to run corporate foster care, all that, work group homes and stuff. And I know how that I I get it. You know what I'm saying? I like it? Heck no. Do I think it's right? Heck no. I think she needs help. But I think
Exactly.
and I've been saying this for a long time. She needs the appropriate team, not nobody Blueface put together, not nobody Whack 100 put together. They need somebody that really don't just want to, that's gonna do their job.
But see, if you notice who act tied to, if you don't go get you somebody that a higher up or like somebody that's higher than him on the food chain, then they're gonna always be in your back pocket. And I don't think Krishan could ever afford that type of team. So therefore, she just keep around who she got around.
So, well, yeah, I can see that. I can
Because
see
no
that.
matter what you do, they can always go over and beyond to get what they need as evidence or to make you infiltrate on her or whatever, whatever. So it was like, even he did, I feel he kind of, I don't want to say destroyed, but he messed up her relationship with her godparents. Because I ain't seen them since he said what he said
Yeah,
about the goddaddy.
yeah, about the Godfather.
So I ain't heard or seen them since. And
I've
he,
seen her maybe pop up one time after that, but it was like she popped up in her live. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
You know, and I was surprised to see that her pop up in her live. But that's what it was meant to do, though. Isolate her from everybody, her family, whatever, whatever.
her
Now,
family wasn't nothing. They all was trying to destroy her on their own way.
yeah,
Either they
and
could spend so much money till they broke.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what you majigga when she came? Look, when she got out of this is what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, when the whole time she was in jail, Krishan was helping take care of her son, her sons.
hmm
She got out of jail. When Chastity got out of jail, Krishan gave Chastity some money. Krishan gave Chastity 15 bands, right?
Right.
But then Smiley also came through and threw her a party and gave her another 15 bands.
Why wasn't she able to go get her a spot? You in Baltimore. It ain't that high out there.
And I'm like, girl, you had 30 bands coming out of prison. What the
Wait, and then
fuck?
Taseki slid through because Taseki was at the game too. That's what made me say all of that was a bunch of crap from that show because Taseki was at the show at the same game that she was at, and Krishan was at. Everybody was at. She was in the stands watching her brother with everybody else,
Hmm.
supposedly. But I know Taseki threw her some money as well. Everybody was throwing her money when she got out. And you ain't got no money, and then you gonna take your kids and throw them on your sister while she dealing with a psychopath?
Hmm.
Like nobody there. She paying for March to watch your kids, so she got to dish out $1,000 a day just for a babysitter, just to get the babies watched.
Hmm.
And then all of a sudden you go home and you act like everybody your ops
Hmm.
because she wasn't throwing that much money your way no more.
I'm telling you.
Really? I don't understand that. Like everybody came down for handouts, then nobody came out. Like she said,
And then they said
y'all supposed to be.
that Blue took Tessa's idea that she helped Blue open up the restaurant, but she didn't want to help Tessa open up her restaurant.
That ain't the truth.
And I'm
Tessa food wasn't that appealing.
my thing is she was now I thought Tessa was supposed to be moving to LA, but all of a sudden Tessa ended up getting a place back in Baltimore.
Because Krishan wanted to go back to Blue because everything fell through. Tessa was never going to get a restaurant. She was going to get a food truck. But she has her business back in Baltimore. Krishan just wasn't opening no place in Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
Like we don't really don't nobody know how much money Krishan really had.
No, and that's the thing, she didn't want to. And then that's why when I went back and watched The Crazy in Love too, and she was on there talking to seeking them, and she was like, about they were talking about her not, answering the phone. She said, because every time y'all always want something, I'm the youngest. Y'all always want money. Like I have to help this person, I have to help that person. Like it's always something. Like, and I'm the youngest. Like it's too much on me. Like it's too stressful.
And then her brother called or what you call it on her, and that's when they start talking about we outside the hospital when Junior was in the hospital. The girl said that it was her brother Mookie that was the one that said that. And the reason why he said it was because Krishan was supposed to put 10 bands on his book every so often. Who do you think you is? It was my idea for the song. I don't care whose song it was. You ain't out to use it. Now what?
Exactly.
I'ma do you like Drake do, people. The Big Bang take Lil Bang. Let's play it.
Exactly.
And that's exactly how he played it. You ain't gonna win. So sit down and enjoy your time where you is. And I'll put money on your books when I feel like it.
And that's what I'm saying. Like y'all, and then I know she be feeling like she be getting punked sometimes because she is the little sister. You know what I'm saying? And so they don't understand. They the one who pushed her more into the arms of Blue.
I mean, I don't blame her. That's why when she went back, I understood. Everybody like, you're crazy. How you understand that? Look at what she dealing with at home. That's how you understand that. Blue wasn't that bad when you look at what she dealing with. Yeah, they may have scuffled and had their riff-a-rups, but it's better than people sitting outside a hospital trying to do something to you and your child.
At least she got somebody like, you know, he do be whispering sweet nothings in her ear. At least, you know what I'm saying? And all that. Y'all ain't doing that. Shit is whatever. She brought,
right.
You know.
Y'all told him where it was. The sisters was the ones who kept telling him where she was, where the Airbnb was when she was out with K Swab. They was the one to put the picture up of them kissing the video of them kissing. The sisters was the one that was creating havoc for her when they were down. We gonna make him jealous. You was turning a nut into a nut. That's what you was retarded into a nut. That's what you was doing.
And all that did was just made him dig his claws deeper into her, and her dig her claws deeper into him. Because now, whatever he done took her mind, like, you see how they are. So now she ain't been on the internet. So now all she does, she hasn't been active on the internet. So all she does now is sit back and watch what is being said, what is going on, and she see how everybody's riding and what everybody has been saying, who done turned on her, who done went and spilled tea to the YouTube channels that you know what I'm saying, who done did this and who done did that. And
that's why I said a revamp. Because when Blue get out.
But if you pay attention, though, a lot of her family's been quiet when it comes to her.
Yep. The ones that she messed with.
Yeah, they've been
the ones that she messed with.
To her. Mm-hmm.
Because I don't see how they expect for her to buy mommy a house and she's the youngest, like she said.
But she had bought her mama out there, put her in a place to live and everything, and her mama left it. Her brother Mookie came and got the mama.
That's what they talking about. Mookie paid for mommy to get home, and she wouldn't pay for mommy to get home, so Mookie had to come and get her.
Yes. Because Krishan was like, no, she's not. I'm not. No, she can stay here. I'm paying for her to be here.
Right, and I'm not finna pay for her to come down here and go find her somebody to go smoke with and mess up where I put her at. So she wanted to go back home where she knows good at, and that's fine. Let her do what she got to do. She a grown woman, and mommy's supposed to have her own house. I'm not finna put you in no house for you to go get high in and turn my house into a crack house.
Everybody ain't got nothing. To be honest,
right?
If you want to be honest, Chastity, maybe she been staying with the niece, and then she stayed between the niece and wherever else she be at. But I'm like,
but y'all had time to make something of yourself. Y'all got down there, y'all got the partying instead of y'all trying to be like the Kardashians. Y'all should have came together to do an empire. Get down there, make things shake.
Came together and did a show like Karlissa and them doing. Put it on.
Exactly.
I went on China's. You can go back and look. I've been on China's. Even went on China and say, look, why don't you tell your family, get y'all Patreon. Y'all charge people $5.99, they can come and watch your family behind the wall. Everybody get paid.
Exactly. And they can't go back and just upload any old thing to YouTube like they want to, like they been doing. And I still don't get that, how they came down. And I understand China feels like she's the black sheep. I get it. But once you come together and for the greater good and everybody win, none of that matters. And they could, when they Karlissa came around, they could have got together with her and did something big, something magical. They did.
Like y'all didn't do it. Why? Because it was too many people, it was too many chiefs and not enough Indians. Well, you
There
know
we go. There
that.
we go. Everybody act like they had Krishan MasterCard.
Mm-hmm.
And every time you seen her with them, even when she after she had Junior, you see, oh, you gonna buy the food, you gonna do this, you gonna do that, you gonna. And I'm like, why every time I turn around, she handing out money to somebody to go get something.
And that's
Y'all
what
can,
she said. She has said it several times. She was like, I just, like I gotta live too. Like it's not. I got my baby. I got other stuff. I got investments. I got stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, she put up some money for her son. People like she ain't put up that money for her son. How y'all know the girl didn't put up the money for her son? You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? Like people said Monique, like people said what they said about Monique. But Monique had put up $45,000 for her son. He was homeless, he was out there. She was like, okay, I'll help you, but I'm not gonna tell you how to get that money down. He went and had somebody help him get that money down, blew the money.
Um,
See, people miss that part of the story just because of how he said, well, yeah, but I had to go and have somebody else help me and get a lawyer and all this to get the money pulled down. And she knew she could have told me exactly how to do it. And then I blew the money, but I blame her because she didn't tell me I had the money and show me how to use it.
how to
Because
invest it properly.
yeah, but how she had it invested. And that's why when you called her and asked her, you know how your parents are when they don't want you to know about something and you call them and you be like, hey, mom, do you know about that, extra $18,000 that I got? They said I got an insurance policy for $18,000. And your
Right.
mom like, shit, I know what this nigga is on some. Nah, I don't know nothing about that. I'll look into it. And she kept telling him she'll look into it, and she never would. So he went behind her back and had somebody help him pull the money down.
Instead of leaving it there and it was already invested, you idiot, you just had to go make a way for yourself.
No, she probably had where he could pull. He could have pulled a portion of it down and left some of it invest come out, but she wasn't around to tell me to do that. You was grown enough to feel like you needed to go pull the money down.
So you didn't think to ask them, what should I do next? Like, how should I spend it? Since you talking to some lawyers, how should I spend it? Because I have a lawyer right now that's still mad at me about $2,000 he got me back that I didn't invest. I'm telling you, they'll tell you how to invest your money the moment you leave your office with that check. Your attorney will tell you how to invest it.
Exactly. Real
So
quick. That's why
quickly.
I'm like,
They got the pennies investments, and my partner invested in a penny investment. In the very next year, that lucky devil got 500,000. He invested $2 and came back with 500,000.
Ooh.
I had to cry.
Oh my goodness. See,
If
that's
he
what
said, you don't want to give $1, I said, I'll give you $5 just to leave me alone.
okay.
I could kick myself now.
Okay. Man.
Look, I could have paid this whole mortgage off, but it's all right. I'll be all right.
Mine coming up. I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. I can
see it.
Look.
Mine coming over there around that corner. I can see it. It's coming.
Look, you calling God for help, and he didn't send you some doggone help. You just told him you were paying $5 for it to leave you alone.
I'm like, bro, Dad, you gotta stall me out, bro. You gotta at least give me
give me a clue that he was here for me.
Give me at least 10%, bro. You can't give me 10%. I did say $5 to leave you alone, bro.
For real, I did say $5. I can't get at least 100,000. You know, you still got 4, greedy.
Yeah, like you ain't gotta act like that. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real. He was like, nah, you could have just invested $1. I would have gave you about 150,000. I was like, you know what, you a dirty rascal. You could take this dollar now. You take this dollar now. Shoot. What app was you using? Look, now we want to know the app. What app was you using?
What was that? You know what I'm saying? That's how I be like,
That's something else. That's something else. But see, that's the problem though. That's why her family ain't nowhere and Blues ain't nowhere neither. Because when the time is theirs and it's for the taking, they don't take it. They
no.
keep getting opportunity. Like this opportunity here is an opportunity that they wasn't even expecting to have for him to be able to get out of jail. They redo it. She can get pregnant. They get married. They redo everything. She didn't change Junior name back to.
They don't want that for them because they like, oh, she's too crazy. She's this, she's that, she's this, she's that. We know them as the character of who they are. We don't know them as, you know what I'm saying? We see glimpses of people. We see 30-minute rants. We see, we see a glimpse into people's lives. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm on here, you see a glimpse into SistaGirl. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You see a glimpse in the way. You don't know what I do.
Exactly. You don't know what happens when I log off of here. You know
right. Shoot, I can go throw a bunch of rocks at old people that's walking in wheelchairs and walkers. You don't know me.
You don't know me. You know what I'm
saying? Don't know nothing.
You don't know nah. You what Trina used to say, you don't know nah. You don't know nah. Okay?
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
And everybody, well, you know what the law said. And on this website, do you not know what world they are in? If you understood the world that they operate in out there, you would know that believing the law websites and everything else is just like believing the paparazzi. It ain't true until you see somebody in handcuffs.
Watching that Wendy Williams when she said, I know what she meant because I love me some National Enquirer, some Stars, some Soap Opera Digest. All them gossip magazines. That used to be my thing. Black Beat, girl. One that Ebony Jet. When I say, I love to read. Reading is fundamental. So I like to read.
Yeah, I remember them days when my big sister had the magazine dudes all on her wall.
Yeah,
everybody.
The best pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I got beat down about 4 of them pictures. I swear I did. I couldn't stand immature. I could never find them glasses.
I ain't had, I was back in the Michael Jackson, the Kwame, the Big Daddy Kane era,
Oh yeah, see, that's my twin.
By the time Apocalypse, by the time Pop came around, you know what I'm saying? I had a nice little red, black, and green Pop little canvas joint. It was so raw. It was so raw. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was so raw. And then when he passed away, I was like, oh, I already had you on my wall.
I never forget that day. I came home from school. You should see my sister. She was about 6'5" when she was 13. And she held up on top of the bunk bed looking crazy with her long legs hanging off crying. I said, what's wrong? Tupac died. I cried like I knew him and didn't know nothing. I was only like 6.
Girl, until my oldest was probably like about 2 or 3. So people be like, who's your daddy? She used to be like, Tupac. They be like, would you tell that girl that ain't her daddy? I was like, that is my baby daddy.
Oh no.
Daddy, and I'm sticking to it. Do you hear me?
Aaliyah, my baby mama, and I'm still on it.
Okay.
Can't nobody talk bad about her. Okay, I got expelled out of school and everything in middle school. Don't do it.
You better
I was serious.
nobody say nothing bad about Pop. That's what
Okay, we throwing these hands. I mean,
I really don't even like Jada because you don't be talking about my man. Like, who told you to talk about him? Keep him out.
that's how I start feeling about Timberland afterwards. Yeah.
Like keep him out your mouth. Like he ain't bothering you. He over in Cuba minding his own business.
Minding his business with him and Left Eye doing their thing. Now you don't bother them.
He over in Cuba minding his own business. He ain't worried about nobody. Okay.
Okay. Him, Michael Jackson, Left Eye, and Aaliyah is all over there because them is the only people we ain't never seen no receipts on. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Okay. So that's all I'm saying. They over there minding their own business. So leave them alone.
She rocking the boat. Okay, leave her alone.
Leave her alone. Like
The-
yes.
okay,
Like,
she was telling our secrets when she was talking about that 4-page letter.
okay. And
You
she
know,
closed it with a kiss.
I'm trying to tell you. I told her don't do that. That post office man was gonna see it.
And then and Pac was talking. He said Machiavelli. You know.
Okay. You don't know him.
You don't know him.
You know Nan because Machiavelli still is you know.
You better stop playing.
Because we still don't know where Machiavelli is.
Exactly.
He still might be alive. We never know. He done already faked his death once. He can do it again.
Okay. Y'all better leave him alone. Look, y'all be mind your business. Mind your business.
Mind your business, because those are characters.
Those are characters.
Characters. I don't know Tupac's real name besides Tupac, but I know all the rest of them is characters. I still don't know that man knew his real name.
Mr. Shakur.
Tupac. Is it Shakur? I thought that was his last name.
Last name is Shakur. His first name is Amaru.
Oh, okay. And his daddy was the first dude that had ever did a terrorist attack on the United States. Just crazy.
Allegedly. Look.
Him and a fair-skinned lady.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
He did it. But I look. Let me get my butt off of this day. Computer fool.
We gonna all be in trouble. They gonna have us all on YouTube and Instagram tomorrow like Krishan. Let us go.
I said what I said and I said what I said.
Okay, we're gonna stand on it.
We're gonna stand on it. I'm 10 toes down on everything I said. I'm 10 toes down on it. Karlissa.
It's cuckoo for Cocoa Pebbles.
I just be like this. Karlissa, just shut up. Ride your own wave. Ride your own wave. Leave that boy, your son, and he might come home. The prodigal son might return back home, child. If you just chill out. See, they don't understand. When the prodigal son leaves home, the family go on, keep on going on. Like they don't think about that. Ain't nobody looking for me. Let me go back over here and see what they going on. Sometimes that's how you got to do. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She don't know how to do that because, and then she like, my son said, I'm the only one that can get clout off him.
When did he say that? Because looking at this picture right here speaks 1,000 words.
Yeah.
And it's a video because if you look at them, her and Dre don't look like they even want to sit at that table and talk to each other.
Dre don't want to talk to her.
Look at him. He looking away. He got that I don't want to be there look.
Yeah, remember her and Dre was going hard.
Yeah, he talked. He was the one to say he was gonna beat up her daddy.
Yeah.
At least Taseki didn't say she wanted to beat me up because I was an older one. You was thanking your blessings that day. You was like, "Thank you, Jesus."
What she see? What she see Taseki fight them girls on baddies? She was so happy she didn't have to fight Taseki, boy.
Right?
She was probably like, Lord, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Jesus. Because I didn't really want to have to fight her. I was just playing about Krishan. I didn't really mean that about Junior.
But that's what I'm saying. And that would make me mad about Taseki too, because girl, you got pulled. Like you could get a lot of people to shut up, especially these women. You know what I'm
Right. If you could just be like, leave my nephew out of it.
saying?
Whatever me and my sister got going on is between me and her. Y'all nosy as hell. Mind y'all
Like
business.
stay out of my business. That's my sister at the end of the day.
Right? Because you got a lot of her fans when they got mad at her.
But you, instead of you saying that's my sister at the end of the day, you decide to say something like, what is she, how did she put it? Like, we can never be sisters again. Girl.
Have you noticed every time she say that, her bag get bigger and the hate train for Krishan gets huger? But I digress because now that Krishan is who she's supposed to be with, we're gonna see what happens next time she say that, or is she gonna come out and be her friend now?
Exactly. Is she gonna accept her apology now? Because
Yeah, because
they've been saying Krishan been trying to talk to her. And then she was like, my mom been trying to get me to talk to her, but I'm not ready.
you've been talking to her, liar. She showed the text messages when she asked you, was you coming to see Junior born? And then mark my words, when you go back and listen to that video, to the people in the background when they were telling her to push. If you start from the beginning of that, when they was telling her, and you just listen to the voices in the background, you're going to hear Taseki loud and clear. Her voice is not like none of their voices.
Mm-hmm.
She has her own unique voice like Krishan. So when you hear her voice, you're going to be like, sit yourself down somewhere. This is 2 weeks after you supposedly got beat up.
But I told you how the fight went down. She stood up on the thing. Marsh told her to sit down. And she said, out of her, one of her 8 personalities, that told Marsh, told Marsh, now we got a squab. And so she started trying to fight Marsh. And so did, what's the girl name? Jumped on her. It is she Jay jumped on her, and then she said she heard Krishan saying, beat her ass, y'all, beat her ass. She said she probably like, damn, she beating her ass, y'all. That's what she was probably saying. She beating her ass.
Like that, you wanted to beat him.
You had her in but then if you look at it, remember when she was doing all that? Oh, she had them jump me, man. Krishan was just sitting on the bus looking.
Did nobody jump you on it? Well, with her telling them to jump you, you got yourself jumped on your own. And what you want your sister to do at 8 months pregnant? Help you and lose her baby?
Because you were sitting up there beating up on Marsh. I mean,
she was trying to beat up on everybody on that sprinter, and she ended up getting the brunt of it all.
And then Janet jumped on you trying to get you off of Marsh. And so then you gonna be like,
they jumped me. Booty hoo! You see? And it was like, what the fuck is she doing?
Friend, you remember you was, when you got off the truck after they was throwing stuff at your sister, you get off the van and you like skitty woo hoo hoo and woody woo and ooh ooh and
all the bird calls the
drive here because I gotta hit this road. I gotta go to a service in the morning, so I gotta hit this road. So I appreciate you hanging out with your girl tonight. I had a wonderful time with you. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with your girl in the MooMoo room. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Y'all hit that like button if you're watching it on the replay. This is your girl, SistaGirl, and Dre, and we was just hanging out in the MooMoo room. Y'all, it is. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, thank y'all for having me. You have a safe trip.
All right, thank you. Peace.
All righty.
Love it, you know I'm crazy. So go ahead and drink up. I'm so glad we got to link up. Get to taking that off me. I got the plug, I made the coffee. Talking late night for you.